Hello and welcome everybody out there, YouTube and Twitch and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on YouTube or subscriber over on Twitch. You get one free Twitch Prime sub every month just by having an Amazon Prime account. So if you don't give it to me, you're giving it to Bezos. And let's admit it, you like me more than Bezos, so give me it, right? Outside of that, if you're interested in joining any of our campaigns, we have open slots available in every one of our campaigns, excluding this one. We just filled up our 6th slot. Hello! Welcome to the game, Sammy. And yeah, if you're interested in them, reach out, let me know. You can do so through Discord. I'm Proteum Joey there. Or you can do so on Patreon, on Roll20, or here in chat. Just say hi, and that's reaching out. I'll be more than happy to talk to you and see if we can't get you positioned in one of our games. Now, without further ado, go ahead and give us the recap, Paya.
So Barnabas talked a little bit with Eros in the kitchen and learned he is in the lucky number room. Barnabas thought that the room is room 22, which houses a Belrose golf, because the number is considered lucky in Genasi culture. It's not definitive though. We broke for the night. Paya stayed with Miss Wen. Dressley and Duran stayed in the room next door. Lenny and Barnabas were sent down to the crew's quarters, where Barnabas summons 2 Haymen to stand and watch. Dealing with disturbance caused by the Haymen being present in the crew quarters, we all attended Melissa's first performance. There we noticed the oil executive does not seem to like her. He left early and headed to his room, but we followed him pretty soon after that. Duran went backstage and has an altercation with the stagehand. After the performance, we got ready to escort Melaressa for her off-shift appointment. Lenny turns her invisible, and Barnabas sneaks her off board on Sir Quacksalot. Paya steals a rowboat for everyone. You're welcome. And in need of distraction, Duran lets Harvey off his lease and immediately starts a part of the ship on fire. Now that we're off ship, we head into the bayou to make Melaressa's appointment. We arrived at a house deep in the swamp, and Melaressa headed inside. Dressley detects fiends inside and it says listens in, but I'm going to say eavesdrops. Learning Melaressa's meeting with Auntie Glode, seems Melaressa's mother sold Melaressa's soul to Auntie Glode in exchange for Melaressa having a beautiful singing voice. Seems to be the time to come pay, and Melaressa is trying to get back on the deal, and seems to have brought us to deal with Auntie Glode. Auntie calls her out and attacks, so the rest of us jumped in to defend her. Melaressa, not the Auntie, of course. After a rough start, we all finally managed to get inside and surround Antiglode, and Melaressa made it outside. And we started to beat on Antiglode, and she began to transform into a gross form.
Yes. Yes, she did. Where is the token? The token didn't upload. Give me a second, everyone.
Oh, good.
I swear I imported over that token. Where is it? All right, I found it. Come on. You can do it.
Roll 20.
You can do it.
Did the upload fail?
Something like that. I clicked to save the file, and it went into a re-render process. All right, well, that's just taking too long. We'll keep with this token for the time being. So, as Auntie Glode begins to grow and expand, you watch as her hair first begins immediately shifting into this hideous, dull gray-looking color. Her complexion lightens to this grotesque swamp moss green, and her distinct yellow eyes remain as the only previous features that you all can see. As she begins growing and expanding, I need Pyre, Durin, Barnabas, and Sir Quaxalot all to give me dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Wow, your mic peaked hard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was very weird. Yeah, I'm not gonna use a flash. I'm not gonna use a flash of genius on this because I don't want to waste it. 7. I might regret my decision here in a moment.
It's gonna go bad.
All right, so Pyre, you're sticking with the 7?
I don't like it when you ask it like that, but yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna use a luck point and reroll.
You're an artificer. I'm always going to ask you.
Yeah, but I only have 2 flash of geniuses left. I don't want to waste on this.
I'm going to keep asking.
Well, you're gonna keep asking. You're gonna get a variety of answers.
That's fair. All right, so Durin re-rolled. Barnabas, that was Sir Quaxalot, correct? Since it is a dex save, he's the one who has to roll for you?
The 20 is Sir Quaxalot.
Okay.
Is this
If I needed to roll, that's the one above it at 12.
a pushback, by the way?
It is a pushback.
Okay, I was gonna ask because Hunter's right there, but he wasn't in the way. So making sure.
Yep. So, as she expands, Sir Quaxalot manages to get pushed backwards, but not be knocked prone. Barnabas, you're on him as well. Paya, you were pushed backwards and knocked prone. Durin, you are just barely successful. Just pushed backwards, not prone.
Boy.
So Pyre is now prone, nobody else is. Durin, it's your turn.
Alright, first things first, at the start of my turn, I heal Dressley for 6 hit points.
Thank you.
And then, let me see. That's an area of effect, that's area of effect. Well, seeing as I don't want to hurt my friends, I'm just gonna run in and stab the bitch.
Stab.
Yeah. 22.
We love 22. That'll hit
Cool.
for
8.
8. Ooh.
Oh wait, I didn't. I should still get sneak attack on that. So I'll just add another 6. Ooh.
Yes, in case you weren't already told, all of us are some flavor of rogue somehow.
Except for me. I have no rogue.
And then I'm going to use my Nick to do it again. 11, I'm assuming, does not hit.
11 does not hit.
But I got 14 points of damage in there.
Very nice.
That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, Durin, since you are in melee with her, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Disappeared.
That's not what I expected.
Oh!
No, that's so much worse than I expected.
So much worse.
Okay, how is that not
Okay,
a hag?
Huh?
That's not nice.
He's a fae. He's allowed to say that.
Is he?
66.
I mean, I could say some other things being Irish and Italian, but I'm not going to on the internet.
Yeah, please don't. So, you all watch as this is the new anti-glode.
It's the Green
6
Goblin.
on a con. Oh wait, this is poison Durin. I apologize.
Oh, okay. 6.
Well, as you have struck against her with your scimitar, you notice that these little spores begin to open like boils and blisters across her skin and shoot out at you. That is going to be
Yeah, I'm resistant.
1 point of poison damage, halved down to 0, and you're under the poisoned condition.
Oh no!
You still have the poison condition.
Yeah.
But now, it be Auntie's turn. Auntie is going to look over at you, Barnabas. You dare to speak his name here. And she's going to start assaulting you. Well, she's going to assault your bird first.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Good thing you weren't knocked prone, huh? 12 to hit.
Oh, that's a miss.
All right. Against Sir Quaxalot?
Yeah, he's armor's 13.
Let's go, Sir Quaxalot.
Oh, she has disadvantage on all attacks against him as well because of the saddle of the Cavalier.
I imagine the saddle's just positioning you like kicking at her hands
Yes, I'm
as
just,
you're bucking
my
backwards.
legs are just flailing as I kick at her.
Nice. She will go again. 24 to hit.
That hits and will damage me instead of him.
Oh, perfect.
That's mounted combatant.
Yeah, that's 16 slashing damage. Insane damage roll. And I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. This is against poison. You guys notice a theme about her now?
Start to.
11.
That is going to be a failure.
Okay.
That is 1 point of poison damage. And you have the poison condition until the start of her next turn.
Okay.
During yours lasts until 1 minute.
I also owe you a concentration check. I'm fine.
You're good. Hiya.
Fantastic. I stand up. Now, if I recall correctly as well, I have branding sight on my shotgun. So, like, my neck, if I hit, I will at least do some more damage. But we shall see if I can even hit, because I also recall I couldn't hit shit last week.
And
with
you're
the
in
shotgun.
melee with her, so you have disadvantage on an attack.
I'm in melee.
She has reach now. Look how big she is.
Wait, a shotgun has disadvantage?
On melee attacks. Yeah.
What? A shotgun? Because I was shooting her right here when she was right next to me, and I didn't have disadvantage.
Did I write into it that it doesn't have disadvantage on melee attacks?
If it did, you didn't say it last week.
It is a 5-foot cone, so I would imagine no.
Oh, yeah, then it wouldn't have any disadvantage. Yeah, go for it.
All right. Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna use my fucking inspiration already. I'm gonna make that a 23. Fuck this.
Well,
I'm
you have
sick
to.
of-
You can't know what you're gonna get. You have to roll.
Oh my god. Okay. Can't wait to miss again. Oh, there we go. Better.
All right, you'll take a 24 then.
Okay. Well, no, I was. This is just my second attack. Or I didn't know, so I'll just say the inspiration. So this is first attack, second attack. So two things. First thing, Branding Smite's gonna go on top of this. If the damage will roll. Damage is not rolling. I love it here.
It's Branding Smite?
It is Branding Smite. Just, why is the damage not rolling? Hold on. It might just be my roll 20. Being roll 20.
Roll 20 do be roll 20 once in a while.
Yeah, they really do. That's the wrong hunter sheet. That's the correct hunter sheet. Alright. Where are you at? There you are. It's still not doing it. What the hell is it doing? Okay, screw it. We're just gonna do this. Is it plus 6? Okay, 16 points plus 7 radiant. And because Branding Smite went off, she cannot go. Oh, I can just concentrate on this too. Okay, so the Branding Smite goes through. So as long as I concentrate on it, she can't turn invisible.
Nice.
Do you get an extra d6 because of Fiend, or is that counting it?
That's normal smite, not branding smite.
Yeah,
Oh.
Branding Smite just an extra 2d6 radiant damage.
But also stops her from going invisible, which may or
That's-
may not be really good.
Yeah. Also, I'll use my reaction because this also has radiant weapon on it. I need her to make a Constitution saving throw, or she's gonna go blind.
Constitution save. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, she is 6.
She's blind.
Oh no, she can't see. What is Auntie to do when she can't see?
Oh,
By the
that's
way,
what
just so you
counts
guys
then.
know. Nice.
But yeah, no. She's blind until the end of my next turn,
All right, all done.
and then no bonus action. Hunter punches the fuck out of her with advantage because she's blind.
True.
Oh, first let me roll for his overdrive strike. See if he comes back. No, it does not. So it is just a normal bitch slap. Here we go. Whoopla. 22. Good man. Good Robo. 8 points of force.
Oh, no longer nice.
That
She's-
is good.
She's looking really hurt now.
All it took was one fucking pump from my shotgun. Holy shit. Anyway, that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, she's going to swing outwards and attempt to give you Das Claw, Paya.
Disadvantage because she can't see shit.
That'll be an 11.
I just duck.
Barnabas.
All right. Advantage and disadvantage. Since she's
Cancels each
blind.
other out.
Oh, that's not going to hit anyways. Bonus action, I will use my scythe, which is on here somewhere. Where the heck did it go? There it is. Or my sickle. That one hits.
That'll hit.
For 12. It should only be 8 damage. I think potent spellcasting for clerics only affects cantrips.
Yes.
You need to give me a con save.
Oh, yeah. 13.
Alrighty, 13 is going to be, just barely a success. So that'll be 1d4 halved. Down to 2 poison damage, Barnabas.
Okay.
Maintain concentration on any spells.
Okay.
Doo-doo.
Nope.
Oh, what spell is gone?
Culling sickle. The big
Aw.
giant sickle that's floating over my
The
head.
magic sickle is gone.
It is. Alright, I'm done.
All right, end of your turn, Barnabas. She's gonna try to swap at you. At disadvantage still. That'll be an 11.
That's a miss.
Yep, it is. All right. Dresley.
Do I go? Well, I stand up. Do I go for damage or do I try to get the crit for a smite?
Isn't that the same thing?
I was about to say.
The different guaranteed minimum damage if I use my bonus action to not use a smite and do another spell to just give me extra damage.
Oh.
I mean, you already have advantage on the attack to hit her.
He's blind.
Yeah.
She can't see shit.
All right, I'll try to go for the crit then, or I'll try to smite then eventually when I get to it. All right. Long sword.
Oh yeah.
Thank goodness for
22
that
hits.
bang.
Or 23 hits.
Right, that's.
Are you smitten on that one?
No, I'll try it on the second one.
Oh, we got a gambler.
Right, so that's 7 slashing on the first attack.
Got it. 12 misses.
Damn.
Got a gambler.
Nick.
God, this party has so many offhand daggers cutting people. Just,
I don't need that. I got a gun.
but you could.
I could. You know what? You're right. I should dual wield pistols.
I will smite. I will burn my last second level on this.
Alrighty.
Alright, so first off, Nick and sneak attack damage is 8 total. Smite at second level is 3d8s.
That is correct. And because she is a fiend, that's an additional d8.
So 4 total. I'm just going to click this button twice since it's on my sheet. Alright, so 8, 6.
22?
Yeah.
We love 22. Oh, Auntie looks hurty.
And I will run away over to Barnabas.
Alright, all done?
That was my bonus action. Yep.
Next up, Lenny.
All right. I see that she is blinded now. I'm going to have my tiny fae. Well, they act after me. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my daggers as well and start running forward. And I'm going to try to give her the 1-2 with my little butter knives.
Gnome with 2 daggers.
Yeah.
Is there anything more terrifying, by the way, guys? 24 will hit.
Alrighty. And that is 13 with the stealth for sneak
Nice.
attack. Let me turn off the sneak attack and try for my offhand.
Mhm.
15.
15, let me just double check, is going to be a miss.
Alrighty. I will run back into the hallway.
Oh, sorry, both of you that hit her with melee attacks. Con saves.
Ah, okay.
Poison.
Let's see.
Dresley, each hit that landed.
Oh god, it's each hit?
Yeah, every time you hit her with a melee attack.
That's a natural 1 on the first one.
I have advantage on this?
It'll say you have advantage if you have like a.
It might just be toggled as like magical resistance or something.
I always get it from cold weather blanket or cold weather clothing or
Yeah.
something.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Doesn't make any sense.
So let's roll. Dresley, you failed 1, successful on another. Lenny, you hit her once.
I hit her once, the second attack missed.
All right, so you'll take one. Let me roll Dresley's first.
Okay.
That'll be 4 poison damage, Dresley, and you have the poisoned condition. And then that'll be 4 poison damage, Dresley. Half down to 2. Lenny, that'll be 2 poison damage, and you have the poisoned condition.
Okay.
All right, is that your turn, Lenny? Run away.
I will then have. I'm gonna back up, and then I'm gonna have my tiny fae fly in. Let's see.
Remember, there's a hulking gap where Hunter is right now.
Yeah. Okay, it's gonna fly up 5 feet, and then it will use its bonus action to teleport the 30 foot that it has, the face step, and this will get it right next to her, and it will try to do its another tiny little dagger, Fey Blade, 16.
Just barely misses.
Damn it. And then it will fly back.
No attacks of up because she's blind.
Yeah, it can only get to about here. But yeah, that's my turn.
Now, at Beyonce's house. Who here was responsible for the D6s?
Hunter.
Yeah.
Wait. Holly,
Oh, and
you can be responsible for the D6 roll to see what the house does against everyone else. I've changed since she's gone into her bad guy form.
Oh no, new list.
Well, because you get to roll dice. That's what D&D's all about.
Okay.
Remember,
Oh.
you're responsible.
No.
Yeah.
If you cause a party wipe before you even get in the game,
Just know Tim did it already.
That would be a record.
He already did it, so you're good.
I already wiped the party. You're fine.
Okay, how
You're
many am I
very
rolling?
forgiving.
1d6.
Did it do it?
It did. 5. Ooh, that wasn't the 6. Okay, good. So, the house begins shaking aggressively, and furniture begins flying all around onto. You see tiny heads, shrunken heads of creatures, possibly halflings, start flying and chomping through the air. I need everybody who's inside the main room, so not Lenny, to give me a dexterity saving throw.
not fucking again, man. Thankfully, I ride the lightning on this one.
Well, I'm down.
I like my gnome-sized hallway.
Am I rolling for Quaxalot instead of me?
Yes. All right. Durin failed. Dresley failed. Oh, Durin, you luckied. You did not
Yep.
fail. Sorry, I was reading
No,
down
that's
the
fair.
list.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I figured you'd get to it.
Pyre successful. Sir Quaxalot and therefore Barnabas successful.
What,
What about Hunter?
I was gonna say Hunter's only half in.
He's in. He's big. He counts as in.
Nah, so I need to make half a roll. That should mean advantage 3.
Yeah, you got it at half, so 3.
That is about half a roll.
As all of the heads begin flying around, they start biting and taking chunks out of all of you. Oh, this is the big one. That'll be 9 points of piercing damage to whomever failed. Everyone else? None.
Yippee!
Dresley gets bitten twice shy.
Wesley goes down again.
Don't worry, I'm playing yo-yo with his corpse.
And that's Auntie's house. Durin.
So first things first. 7 for Dresley.
Nice. Drizzly, you get knocked down, and then you'll get knocked down, and then you'll get knocked down, and then...
You're
I
always
got
gonna
up
keep him
again.
down. And then, fun fact, lesser restoration to cure poison on myself is a bonus action now.
What was that healing from?
That was
Aura.
my aura of vitality.
That costs
just-
no resource, yeah?
It's at the start of my turn now. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
And then back to my stabbery. At advantage.
Backstabber.
I'm never gonna. Oh shit! What
Oh,
the?
I
Fuck?
forgot to toggle advantage. My bad.
I'm never gonna be able to kill a hag. I can't believe this.
So 16
Technically,
for the
she's
first
a
hit.
fiend.
16 just barely misses.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
And then Nick. And yeah, 23 to hit.
23 just barely hits.
All right, and then we have sneak attack for a total of 10 damage.
Oh no.
She's still fucking alive, isn't she? God damn it!
God damn it!
This bitch has
Let's
one hit
go,
point.
Auntie.
I gotta shoot her. I gotta shoot her next round. Otherwise, we're fucked. We're fucked, boys.
Durin,
That's all I could do.
as Auntie is on her last leg, she will smile this horrific. Oh yeah, con save, Durin.
Oh, good call. Good call. 10.
You have advantage.
All right, that's dwarf. No.
You goddamn dwarf. Come on. You're still resistant to the damage. 4. That is so many 4s. Half down to 2 because you're still resistant, and now you have the poison condition. Con save to maintain concentration on your spell.
Yeah.
All right, that's staying up at least. That's good.
Of course, that's the one to make.
You countered her plane shift. So that isn't happening.
I don't remember that. I didn't target the counterspelling guy.
Okay, it's only an action. Yup. I think she's gonna have to count her blessings that she made it this far.
Isn't she still blind?
She is, but this spell does not require sight.
Damn it.
You all best remember that you had crossed me, darling. Make sure you walk around with full shoes for the future. And you all watch as she casts some type of spell that causes her body to slowly begin turning ethereal.
Can I try to
You
counterspell that?
You can. DC
Okay.
on this one is 17 as she is casting etherealness.
All right, last third level spell slot. Lenny's like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't like it. Cast counterspell, and it is just a straight intelligence check, if I remember.
Nope, not
Is it?
anymore.
Yeah,
Not
now
anymore.
it's a
It's a
save.
con save against your DC, always.
Oh, okay.
All right, Auntie Glowed.
Oh, so that means I shouldn't have flashed the genius last.
Wait, I'm
Yay!
confused how that works then.
My DC is 15. I think last week we did it incorrectly.
Yeah, it's the
We were
new
doing
counter
the
spell.
old.
I keep forgetting
Yeah.
the new counter spell sucks by comparison.
Yeah, we all forgot it.
Yeah, wishful
What?
forgetfulness.
My DC is 15.
Well, it looks like Auntie's staying here yet again, boys. Hiya.
I rack my shotgun to make sure I have enough rounds. I do. I'm gonna level. I'm gonna say, if I fucking miss this, I'm never using a shotgun ever again. 17.
Just barely hits.
Hell yeah. Fucking. Why is it not rolling the damage die?
I don't know.
Is it 1d12 piercing? Right? Here, try again. Nope. I gotta fucking just roll it normally again. 9.
How do you want to do this?
Fuck yeah! Finally! And technically, listen, I'm not murdering a person. I'm murdering an evil fey creature. It doesn't count.
Okay, that one was almost certainly racist.
It's even better. She's a fiend, not even a fae. So.
Oh no, even better. So fucking, I just fucking Fire's like just mad. Like he like walks up, like fires once to kind of stagger her. He kind of gives like a click of his tongue, so Hunter like holds her head in place, and then he just like fires the last 2 shots in her fucking chest to make sure she goes down.
And as you double tap on T-Glode, you all watch as her body collapses backwards into the room, and a large circle of hellfire erupts around here and shoots into the air. I need everybody within 5 feet of her to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Dresley, sadly, you're still prone.
Oh, thank fuck, I'm far enough away. Hunter, my boy, no! 10. Flash of Genius, Hunter. I don't want him to go away. 15 for him.
So, Durin. Okay, you're at the top, sorry. 10. What'd you get for Hunter? 15?
15, yeah.
Well, he's successful with a 15. Dresley, 7 is a failure. Sir Quaxalot, that is a success. As the fire shoots up from the ground. This is honestly the only die roll that had me a little concerned today. 13 points of fire damage to those of you that failed.
And one more time, Dresley is down.
Everyone else, you take no damage.
Hell
You
yeah.
were successful. And as she dissipates, you all are left with one another. And it's your choice if you wish to bring Dresley back or not, everybody, but we're out of combat.
Okay,
I'm stabilized.
I point my shotgun down at Dursley. Now's my chance. No.
You know that'll just send me back to the Feywild.
That means I'll be rid of you for a couple of years.
Do we know that?
That's what he believes.
Nah, Paya would not do that. Paya will crouch down and he will tap the butt of the shotgun against his forehead and just cast Cure Wounds on him.
I mean, technically, Pyre, you just blew Dresley up with fire.
Exactly. Doesn't that give you some nice PTSD? What, this is 2d8 plus my...
Spellcasting.
Yeah, so it's 5. So 14.
Nice. Ugh.
Good morning.
Zach.
Lenny really quick is going to look through the giant hole that Hunter left in the wall and take a glance over to Bread Lasso and Melaressa. They seem all right.
You look over and you see Bread is just currently like craning his neck to see inside and writing down notes, and he'll wave at you with his pen.
I'll wave back.
And he kind of gives a awkward thumbs up and goes, I hope that's going to get us a good grade. Pissing off fiends, I don't know.
Yeah, usually in our experience.
If anything, this was a failure by management to not vet this job better.
That is a very fair point. But good job, everyone. We definitely sent a demon back to hell. Hunter, thank you for the assist for holding that fucker's head in place.
Question, does the shack go inert, or do we have a giant wandering structure now?
Well, it's still swaying in the swamp, but it doesn't seem to be flailing about aggressively any longer.
That's good.
Whilst we taking a moment to breathe, I'm gonna as I'm reloading my shotgun, I'm gonna walk around the fucking room, see if there's anything of interest this thing might have left.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a perception roll.
Would I argue investigation? 'Cause I'm
No,
really
you can't.
investigating.
Investigation is
New
completely
rules
different.
suck.
Yeah, the new.
That's,
They don't all suck. It just investigation sucks.
investigation's the new nerd skill.
Yeah.
That's
You gotta be
really,
reading
Discern
something.
information or discern how something works. That's what
really-
investigation does.
Fucking investigation can
Could
fuck off.
could I cast detect magic to help him out?
Oh my god, doesn't fucking matter.
Uh,
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Pyre, you make eye contact on one of the shelves with a taxidermied squirrel. And you just
it
keep
blinks.
staring at it
Ugh. Ugh.
for
I
like
take
a
out my
minute.
Ugh. I take out my pistol and I shoot it.
Yes.
You'll just see fucking Pie just like staring at the squirrel for like a long minute. You turn around,
Don't take
just,
me.
you just hear him bang as he's pulling out his pistol, just fucking blasting that fucking squirrel to bits. It's just like that fucking was weird.
did it beat you at a staring contest? I don't understand.
No, it just looked at me funny.
It's dead. It looks at everything funny.
Exactly. Now I can't look at anything anymore. Rest in peace, little squirrel. You didn't deserve what you got.
I mean, its head is still over there.
I shoot it.
You really should find whoever made it. That's their fault that it looks so funny.
Oh, let me find the person that made it. I looked down to the floor with a hellfire demon just got pulled down. I think I found them.
Joey, considering this seems like a pack rat's estate, can we all just like take a corner and just look for stuff?
Yes, I would encourage you all to be able to loot here.
Yeah, I will still be casting my detect magic again.
Yes, ritually or hard
That's-
casting.
I will hard cast. That makes my tiny fey disappear. Because it's a concentration now. I think it always has been. I don't remember.
You know, I'll cast detect magic too.
All of a sudden, Wolverine pops out of the closet. God dang, no, agents, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, perception checks. I was
Yup.
not looking at that.
Everybody perception roll.
Yay. Dern, again, thank you very much for these googly eyes. They make me look so stupid, but they work so well.
What do you mean?
So,
You're great.
Pyre, the only thing that you found was a phobia of taxidermied creatures. Oh,
And what
come
more
on.
could I really ask for?
Yeah, okay, there we go. I was hoping for the smartass comment. I do authentically hope for those every now and again.
What, taxidermy squirrels?
No, smartass comments.
I mean, I'm never gonna run short of those. So you wishful thinking if you ever think those are gonna fucking stop.
But anyways, getting over to who rolled the worst outside of you?
Me with an 18.
Dresley, you walk over here where you notice this little back room area, and there is a very large looking locked
Armor?
Oh, chest-
armoire that has a patch of like thick fur sticking out of it. And it seems to be locked on your side with a very intricate padlock.
Can I take out my nice +1
Yeah.
thieves' tools and try to jimmy that lock?
Yes, you can.
I roll thieves' tools with what now?
Dexterity. Sorry.
Dexterity. This +1 is a 22.
You manage to unlock it. And as you do, a woman falls out. Sammy, would you like to
What?
describe what you look like?
Sammy Sugarbutch is a 7'2" cleric druid furbolg, and she's kind of a little hippie, a lot of hippie, dreads, gray skin, purple hair, purple eyes, carries a staff with a owlbear atop it, Wears Jinko jeans. Gotta love the Jinkos, and a Grateful Dead tie-dye t-shirt.
The coolest necromancer band in the world. Hippie necromancer.
Oh, and she does her own henna. She has henna all up and down her arms.
So yes, this is what everybody sees. Step out from the locked armoire that you've been stuck in for like 3 or 4 days now.
Yeah.
How did you even fit in there?
Oh, hey, friends, thanks. Oh man, that lady was a total hoser, eh? Man, thanks for letting me out of there. What's going on?
Like Pie had his fucking shotgun like half raised at something, and there's Loa's his shotgun for a moment, and he just looks just like how. Yeah, no, she was a number. Quick question: how did you fit? You're tall as hell. How the hell did you fit in there?
I do my yoga every day, eh?
Honestly, no, that's really respectable. You see, guys, it probably just looks around. Someone here who actually does yoga and exercise without being forced to do it. I'm just saying.
Oh wow, she's got one up on all of us.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again, eh? What are you guys all doing here?
Killing a devil lady.
Well, kinda, yeah.
Did you sell your soul like the other lady did? Are you another sell solar person? Why are
No,
you
not.
here?
I came here because I thought she was gonna teach me some new magic that I hadn't learned before, and she caught me in this trap, and I couldn't get out because she cast some spell on me, eh? And I just couldn't figure out the words to get out of the spell, and here you found me.
You see Lenny just kind of looking at you speculatively, like you trusted some random old lady out in the swamp to. All right, never mind.
Do any of us know what a furbog is?
What's the equivalent to Craigslist in this world? That's where I
Craigslist.
found her.
Craigslist.
That's where I found her.
Was Craigslist out in the early 90s?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Really?
then.
Sure.
I found her
It
on
was,
Craigslist.
it was in pit magazines mostly.
Oh wow.
Newspapers.
So
95.
95. All right, so pioneer of Craigslist.
Seemed all right to me.
Uh,
I imagine we all know what furbolgs are. Aren't they Fae descended?
Furbolgs are Fey descendant, but they are native to the material realm from the Great White North.
Oh, so all furbogs are Canadian.
Yes.
Dresley raises up his hands. Sup, cuz.
Found it.
So how long ago have you? Okay, I have so many questions. First off, you came here to try to learn some magic from this lady.
That is correct. Yeah. Yeah, I heard she knew some good stuff.
Did she tell you anything, or did she just immediately throw you in that cupboard arm? What is it, an armoire? He's kind of like trying to look around, circle back a lot.
The wardrobe, yeah. She we started to do some magic, and then just bam, my memory just went all to spot, and it just couldn't think of anything.
Oh wow.
I don't remember anything.
She tell you? Oh, you don't remember anything. I was gonna say, did she tell you what she planned to do with you, or? Oh,
Not a clue.
well, I'm glad that you're safe. You're free.
I'm glad y'all came along, eh?
So, where are you from? You got a interesting accent.
Um, I was raised in a druid grove in the Feywild.
Lenny makes a mental note. He's still the only one who has not gone to the Feywild.
What circle did you belong to?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
It's okay. You'll get there one
You know
day.
that one.
Must have
That
cast a
one.
spell on her. Maybe you need some time to rest.
That spell was really good, eh? I don't remember.
All right, well, yeah, you don't look too banged up, so I guess that's really good. I'm assuming we're going to be heading out of here soon. I don't really want to stay in this house for much longer than we need to. Kind of looks
Only once
around
we
at all
scale
the
down everything, once we scale everything that's not nailed down to value.
right.
Since my plans to stay with this lady and learn from her kind of fell to pot, can can I tag along with you all for a bit and see where things go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll kind of have to catch you up on a few things real quick, but I don't see any problem with it.
Hey, that's great. Making new friends is swell, eh?
Yeah.
Oh god, there's two
That's
of
what
them.
I always say.
So, I do need Lenny and Durin to both roll me 3D100s as well.
Oh.
One at a time, if you don't
One
mind.
at a time, yeah. Lenny first. Durin
Nice.
next.
Nice. He got the critical item.
Yeah. That's
60
the best item.
69 is the best one on the list.
By the way, I did catch that when you were talking about her HP. Like she has nice HP right now. I'm assuming that means she has 69 left.
You were correct.
Yeah.
Oh, does Durin have to re-roll that last one since Lenny also got 44?
No, it's an adaptive chart that I have.
Okay.
Oh, no.
That's good.
Is it?
Anytime the DM says, "Oh no," I figure it to be good because either it's a horrible thing or it's a great thing. And I count both as great.
Yeah. Remember the last magic item you put on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
those
mean, it
googly
helped.
eyes are fantastic.
Oh, that's true. Second
The mask. But yeah, the mask helped out a lot. We got information about the secret tunnel. We got all kinds of stuff from that guy. I forget who has that mask right now, by the way. I think I'm
It's
still
in the
getting it.
haversack.
Okay.
Because as soon as you got it off, you were that's fucking cursed.
Yeah. Throw it away.
Lenny, that's what you find.
Oh.
Now, guys, I'll let you guys know out of character. Among the loot that you are finding, one of them is supposed to be the magic item that Sammy gets to start. Just
All right. Is it one of the pinky hands?
here. Durin, you rolled 22.
Is that the other good item?
No, that's the worst one.
Yes. That's gonna be my favorite one.
Attune to it immediately.
Oh, it's
Obviously.
too late.
Wait, 6 left hands missing their pinkies. Is that
Yeah,
spellcasting
with a unique glyph on their palms.
The good news is we have 22 left pinky fingers to go with them, so we should be able to find the matching ones. But they've been
Yeah,
pickled.
that's the good news.
Yes, it is.
Eyes of charming, perfume of bewitching.
Now I can collect pinkies along with teeth.
I didn't see your items at first, Barnabas.
Nope. Can't be that one because you also rolled within that 40 range. Yep, you did. So, okay.
Get another 6 hands missing their pinkies. The right hand.
Oh no.
Durin, you're the one who finds the item that Auntie had her lantern suspended from. And everything about Auntie disappeared when she erupted into a fire, including the lantern, but not this strange swamp wood staff.
Cool. I'm gonna
Durin,
grab it. Yeah.
you also notice that there's this really, really weird looking doll made out of like human hair. And when you look at it, you kind of like just knock it over. Then the next thing you notice, it's hugging your arm.
Salako.
Okay, that's weird.
Stuck to you, Dirt? Is it static or something?
I'm gonna try to remove it and put it on the floor next to me.
Yeah, you remove it, put it on the floor next to you.
Ah, see, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
When you turn around, though, it seems to be hugging your other arm now.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, Jerry made a friend.
Lenny, touch it. See if it'll transfer to you.
Better yet, Hunter. Hunter could use a friend.
Hunter will shake his head no.
In the purpose of science, I will poke the doll while it's on Durin's arm.
Yeah, you poke it. It feels like human hair.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Oh, that's gross. I cast prestidigitation on it to clean it. I'm like, here you go.
And that does not get the greasiness to go away.
I'm doing.
Barnabas, you find a unique pair of glasses that seem to have these blue sapphires over front of them. And when you pick them up, they seem to shift into like really cool sunglasses.
Oh, good. Now I have sunglasses.
Now, I just told you what they
One
are, the
of
Eyes
us.
of Charming.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
You also find a really nice looking perfume bottle. And then the jar of pickled pinkies.
Oh, they're pickled. Oh.
Yeah, 20 pickled left pinky fingers.
It's worth more when they're pickled.
For shits and giggles, can I try to animal handling the house to have it come with us?
If you're willing to accept the atrociously negative consequences.
I'm gonna leave the house before you do this.
Me too. Come on, Sammy. We're going back to our boat. A boat.
Huh?
He's
Oh,
going to do
God.
something terrible.
I'm stuck under 100.
Maybe this can be my mount. A house.
I'll move Sir
How would that
Quaxamock
work?
outside.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll wait till everyone gets out.
Oh, Sammy, you should have vision. You're up here, right?
Well, the vision would be this room.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I did attach vision to the character, though.
I got stuck in the wall because I was moving when you
God
pigged.
damn it, all of you.
You there. It's your fault.
None of us said we were any good at D&D.
Hey, it has nothing to do with D&D. It has to do with Roll20.
True, true.
I do have a quick question. What's the 5-foot radius on us?
Counting from your square, 5 foot around you. So always count directly to the right with the measuring circle.
But what does the radius mean?
Oh, you emit bright light in a 5 foot radius. That way, like, even though you might not be able to see your allies, you're making noise, you're making each other aware. Your allies can see your position relative to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I just do it in a 5 foot glow, so like everyone, like, unless you're hiding from your allies, you know where your ally is, right? Like,
Okay.
yeah. So you come outside and Bread smiles at you, Lenny. So how do you think that you did there? Oh God, now I'm doing it Canadian. Hey, how you think you did?
I kind of try to glance at his clipboard. I think it did okay. I mean, I stopped her from leaving twice. I might have pissed her off I mean, that's not good, but I did my best.
Do you think the problem is going to be solved pretty well?
Uh, the problem that we were hired for, yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not one that really wants to be like leading you with questions or anything, but you know, how do you think it went personally?
Honestly, I felt it went well, but I am concerned for future.
Now,
But
why
that
is that?
I kind of think at some point Dresley let us know that there was like fiendish stuff going on in there. We've already pissed off a fiend before, and from the knowledge I have about them, they don't really die. They just go to another plane of existence, so they can come back. I don't know. We're fine for now, though. I think.
Sounds very hunky dory to me. He puts the pen in the book and tucks it underneath his arm.
Are you guys just gonna sit there while I try to tame this house?
Yeah, are you guys staying in there? Or I mean, Sammy, Durin, Pyre, you staying in there?
Oh no, I would have left.
Then get the fuck out of there.
Down to stay and watch.
Okay.
With Durin's mastery of extraplanar animals, can I get advantage?
I mean, I wouldn't consider him a master, but he could help you, yeah.
He's got a fire spirit as his.
Yeah,
you know,
you think he mastered Harvey?
I mean, he knows probably more than I do.
He does. He can help you, but he's far from a master. No offense, Durin.
It's
Harvey's
fair.
a friend, not a companion.
I don't know the difference.
Wow, that was shit.
Okay. Dresley, you imagine that the main table might be like its head. So you go over and start petting it, telling it how pretty it is. Durin, you encourage this until you remember something. A house has a face. It's the front of it where the door is. Which means the roof would be the head. Which means he's currently trying to pet its stomach. And the house begins flailing around really aggressively at the two of you. I need both of you to give me strength saving throws.
Natural one.
Dresley, you get knocked around a little bit in there. Durin, you manage to hold on firmly. That'll be 9 points of bludgeoning damage, Dresley, as you fall prone onto the ground. And Durin, this thing does not seem like it's stopping, so I assume you're grabbing your friend and hauling him out of there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Everyone else watches as the house begins flailing around persistently, even slamming at Dresley as he's being dragged away. Brad will push the boat over towards y'all. So how do you guys think that you just did? And he'll open the notebook back up.
Oh, great.
I see we got ourselves a new friend there. Hi there, my name's Brad Lasso. Pleasure to meet you. Sammy?
I'm sorry, what?
This individual just said, hi, pleasure to meet you.
Well, hey there, friend. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing peaches. Always peaches. So how do you think they handled the whole situation in there, huh?
Me?
Yeah. Well, you're the one who got rescued, ain't you?
Well, I think they did a fine job there. They got me out. They got themselves out in one piece. I tell you, they did a great job.
All right. He'll mark something down, close it, smile at everybody, and just keep smiling. Stupid boss.
You're too happy, Brad.
Well, What's there to be sad about? What will being sad do for us?
Well, how about the fact that apparently the Glamour Guard needs better vetters on their contracts? I look towards Miss Wayne.
She seems to be a little flush looking at you all. Well, I do have to say, I'm presently surprised that this seemed to blow over so easily, but may I have a moment to better explain myself?
Please do.
So, she leans back on the rowboat, pulls out her very long filter with a cigarette at the end and ignites it. Yes, of course she has one of those. So, originally, when I had contracted a deal, I had made up my mind that I was going to come here and speak to Auntie, and let her know that I'm not going to be staying retired like she told me I had to. See, when I was still in my mama's stomach, she ended up making a deal. She was poor, her mom was poor, and her mother's mother was poor as well. We all were. They made a deal that I would have a charm about me that would allow me to bring smiles to people's faces and be able to break the endless cycle of all of us being, well, destitute. Of course, my gift coming from Auntie is not something that I was willing to give up until the point came where she demanded to have her voice back. And she said the next time I'd be performing would be when the voice is ripped and taken from me. Now, I believe when I was coming here, I had the assure of myself nature to tell her to go fuck herself. Unfortunately, when I was attacked on the boat so chaotically, so randomly, and I see how hard all of you were working to keep me safe, I was concerned that perhaps it wasn't the best idea to keep my gift. So at that point, I believed that I was going to come back here and give it back to her, but I didn't want her to see me as weak or anything like that. When I noticed you were peeping in there, she looks over at you, Dresley. I could tell you seem very confident in you and your allies to help me in this endeavor, and I felt inspired by you to rise up against her and call for help. I'm sorry for the deception and all of this, but I needed help from people that she wouldn't have protected herself as greatly in lieu of. I thought about going with a bigger company, hiring a more powerful group. But every research that I did dealing with creatures of greater being told me that that would have been a mistake. They like to fortify and defend themselves against whatever challenges would arise. I am incredibly sorry for the deception, all of you, but I'm also eternally grateful for what you just did. It would appear that I'm keeping my voice after all, and, well, all of you get to write down that you beat some type of ghoulish, haggish lady out in the woods, or out in the bayou.
With my knowledge on how deals work, would I know that her voice is only as good until she gets back to this plane?
You would be religion check on this one.
Oh, my religion.
Or Arcana. Or Arcana.
Because
Could I
it's
make that as
not
well? 'Cause,
Fae.
I was going to ask
Dresley.
that too.
Yeah, you may. Religion or Arcana.
That's an unnatural one.
Oh my god.
I'm not smart.
Well, no, it's
Lenny,
your roles this session, man. Yeah.
Lenny just pats you on the back and says, "It's all right. You were unconscious for half of the."
You took a lot of headshots.
I
Tristan.
did
Yeah.
my job with the head injury.
No, 100%.
Yes, you sure did. Lenny, however, when it comes to otherworldly pacts and deals that are made, the specific wording has to be dealt with when it comes to the contract and the deal being executed. From what she said, Auntie is going to take back the gift, meaning she has to take it. When she is here and does something to take it back. So she has the gift until Auntie returns and forcibly takes it back. Also,
Sorry.
you would know that you guys probably just pissed Auntie off a lot more than Melorissa did.
Yeah.
Particularly you, Lenny.
Hey, I didn't know what she was casting
Actually,
the second time.
To be fair, the second time she doesn't know who stopped the spell.
Yeah,
She
I'm
was
sure
blind.
she could guess. So Lenny has two fiends pissed off at him. I think I made a check about the Rakshasa before, but could I try to recollect anything I know about non-Rakshasa creatures returning to the hells, if it's kind of similar what the effects are of them forcefully returning like that?
We'll just this is a religion. It has to be religion to know this part.
Okay.
Damn.
That was just a +4.
So, Lenny, they need to regrow. When they are killed and destroyed, they go back to where they once were. And then they need to regrow. Depending on how powerful they were, it could take a few weeks. It could take years. It's all about how many contacts they have, how much owed favor they have within their own layer, based off of the Rakshasa and how long he was on the material realm, because he was trapped here. You probably have a good while before he comes back. Auntie, however, you don't know how often she comes or goes, or if she still has any connections there, or anything at all. She could be coming back as early as 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, she had the plane shift spell, so as soon as she's ready, she can just bop over. Okay. I'll make sure to share that with everyone. And then I'm going to take a quick glance over at Brett Lasso and see how he kind of reacted to Melorissa explaining that she's been refused by multiple other guilds because of Auntie.
Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Wait, did
All
she
right.
say
Just
she was
Will-
refused, or that she?
Not as good.
You're trying to read a bard. It's
Yeah.
yeah. What are their motivations? It's hard to tell. So, Lenny, you don't really read anything on Brett's face. at
Okay.
all. Yeah.
Was there any real threat other than this?
I mean, I considered this a real threat.
That's not what I meant by that comment.
Oh,
What
I mean,
meant is there still a threat posed to you on the ship, or was this what you were completely hiring us for?
I believe this is more or less what I was hiring you for. Also, any would-be attempts or assassinations against me.
So the rose calling card was your doing.
No, I did receive that. So I assume those assassins might still be coming after me.
Okay, so there is a whole separate set of assassins to deal with.
No, I mean, from my talk with her inside, she's the one who sent the assassins after me.
There could be an active order still out. I mean, some of those crocodiles and snakes just had magical influences to control them, so I don't think anybody was actively pushing them to attack us, so we might still have some dangers in the future.
Ooh, question. If she is killed while the devil is regrowing themselves, does she still get the voice back, or does she need to wait till she's there to collect?
Wherever she is, her voice will be. So if she dies, presumably she might go to hell, or she could go to a heaven, and the devil would have to collect. So yeah, if you killed her, she gets to keep her voice.
She's gonna go to hell where the devil is, I'm sure.
I don't know. The way that deal was worded, she technically never made it, so her soul is clean. This is that's an interesting deal your family made.
Do you happen to know? Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna say my statement on her going to hell had nothing to do with the selling of the soul.
Do you know if your mother had the contract written? If they knew the specific verbiage?
My mother had she would always tell me it when I was a little girl. Unfortunately, she had passed a couple of years back. She would tell me how, meeting up with Auntie, she beckoned that I would be born with a voice that would be able to influence people and make them happy, bring them at ease, bring them together. Something that'll be able to be prosperous and make me aspired to. Auntie had agreed, but under the pretense that one day when the voice is spread far enough, she will come back and reclaim it from me. It had cost my mother her sight, unfortunately.
Really sounds more like a hag deal than a devil deal.
Yeah.
Well, keep in mind, I consider hags, they can be either or. So it's, yeah.
I'm not saying a devil couldn't make a deal like this. It's just the wording of it sounds very...
Hence the bag you swamp and witch shack.
Look at all those eyeballs just floating around.
There's a whole jar of them in there. I saw that.
I see what you did there.
I hope your mother is resting well. It seemed like she definitely wanted the best for you, but I mean, ultimately, this wasn't your fault, this contract. But I guess at least let us know about everything in the future. We weren't planning to encounter a bayou witch woman with the house that threw things at your face.
Like I said, I was planning on just giving up, but y'all changed that. She looks over at you again, Dresley. Remember, you're the one who encouraged her from outside.
It's so much fucking easier.
Nothing easy is worth doing.
Way.
Now, I think it's high time the rest of us and Miss Wayne make our way back to the ship before we're noticed gone.
All right.
Lenny, do you have enough left of the tank to make her invisible again?
I do not. Not unless I get a short rest.
Sammy, you
just-
don't happen to have any invisibility spells, do you?
That's a good question. I
You
don't.
No.
But
All I
Bart,
can do-
my character doesn't know that, but I know you do not.
I don't. All I can do is like do a lot of healing. If that
Well,
doesn't
that's
help,
always
that
handy.
doesn't help.
Oh
All right.
wait, I do. Invisibility is a second level spell, not
Yeah.
third. Yeah, I do have one more.
All right. Well, then you cast invisibility on her. You all get in your rafts. Barnabas gets on Sir Quacks-a-Lot with her, and you start heading your way back over to the boat. I think this is a good place to go on break, everybody. We'll be back.
Alrighty.
When you say
Pyre here? I don't think I've heard him.
Oh yeah, Paya, you here?
I'm here. Sorry.
All right, he's here. So you inevitably make it back over onto the Sapphire, sneak downstairs into your rooms, or into Melorissa's room, where she takes a very deep sigh of relief as soon as you all step into it. I believe that makes us done here, huh? At least for the evening. I'll be
Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah.
sleep. All right. Sammy, why don't you stay with me? This voyage isn't exactly welcoming to random newcomers that don't meet up to their standards of dress code. I don't mean anything insulting by that. It's a noble cruise. A lot of rich, uptight assholes, you know?
Oh yeah, how fucked is our outfits?
Oh, you guys went out there wearing them. Yeah, fucked.
Well, I didn't.
I didn't think about that. So
Would we have
Would-
have had time to change before leaving?
Sure.
I'd be casting prestidigitation on our way back. However good that would be.
I mean,
Clean
it
us up.
helps other than the wounds.
Yeah,
And
The explosions, the bites.
you're still bleeding, but your clothes are clean.
Pyre, do the fix.
You tell Pyre do the fix.
Yep,
Rude.
but he could do the fix.
What do you to fix what? The ship?
No, the clothes that got fucking fucked.
What clothes that got fucked? What are you talking about?
I wore the nice clothes.
Okay, and whose fault's that?
Never mind. Lenny's doing it. Apparently.
I also wore the nice clothes, and I do not care if they get dirty, though. That's the other thing. Actually, I don't even think. Did they even get damaged? I looked down. They just need to be washed? I didn't even get hurt that fight. I just realized.
If you got hurt, they got very severely damaged.
No, I
Those
didn't
clothes
get...
are meant to look good, not to withstand hags swiping at you with their fingies.
I didn't get hit at all that fight. Holy shit! I just realized that. I usually go down at least maybe once every other fight. I'm
I
learning.
did my job.
You did.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Meat Shield. That is a joke.
No, it's not.
I'll call it a half joke. Dresley, you do a lot of damage, but you have this really big knack for just drawing every sort of attention to yourself and getting yourself like kicked the shit out of.
He's right. You
Just do a JoJo pose. Whatever do you mean?
Oh no.
I will kick you off this ship and they will never find your body in the bayou.
I do not have a swim speed. You're probably correct.
My point still stands. Anyway, I'm glad that we all lived, though. I'm glad that we adopted a new hippie. Welcome to the group.
She's 3 times as tall as the last person we picked up.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, it's probably 3.5.
How tall are you, Lenny?
I don't even know where to check that on this sheet.
I think it's under about.
Oh, is it under about?
Or in Sammy's
2'5".
case, it's a boot. Oh.
2'5". Yes, she is more than 3 times taller than you.
Yeah, I think I probably come up to her knee.
Better watch out when I'm playing my hacky sack, eh?
Yeah,
Or
you
else
might
you'll
suddenly
be a
have a
hacky
second
sack.
hacky.
He just looks down, realizes he's just kicking Lenny around.
Right.
Oh, no wonder that got heavy.
Only slightly heavier.
Doesn't stop.
No, I'm this is my best streak yet. I can't stop. I'm sorry.
I'll heal you after, Lenny. Just hold on.
Just gotta
93,
take one for the team.
94.
Right.
Fire, are you staying in this room again?
I might as well. I mean, I handled it perfectly fine the first time. I think I can handle it perfectly fine the second time.
Sammy, are you going to take Miss Wynn up on her offer, or do you want to sleep down in the crew bunks with me and Lenny?
You know, I just go with the flow. I'll just go wherever anybody wants me to go. I'm just gonna find a nice place to do some origami for a while, I think.
You know what, Barnabas? Why don't you and Sammy take the guest room with your hay men so you don't scare the crew again?
You don't want the Haymen to keep watch for you down there?
I only need 4 hours, and considering the commotion you made last time, I don't think anyone's going to freaking want to be anywhere in proximity of that area.
What is
Why?
that?
That's his haymen that he summoned.
Barnabas, your haymen come crawling out from their hiding places in this room
Yeah.
that you left them in.
Yep.
You
That
just
is so
see
cool.
these two very freaky looking scarecrows contorting and twisting their bodies in order to fit into a normal standing position.
This is a great game.
I'm gonna turn to the Haymen. Did anyone enter while we were gone? They cannot speak, but I assume they could like nod their head or something.
They nod.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to decide if they would understand what cleaning crew was. Probably not. We should probably check the room to make sure nobody left any surprises behind.
Yeah.
Detect poison and disease.
All right, you detect there is no poison other than the alcohol, and that is alcohol poison over on the bar. Oh, wait a second.
Disease?
Wait a second. Let's look at your guys' loot again.
Mm.
Oh. I got the Swampwood staff.
Uh-huh.
I got the creepy fucking dog.
God, it's still there.
It's just sitting on your head now.
You know what? That's probably the best place for it. As
No,
long as it doesn't start doing stuff.
it's always exactly where you can barely see it when you least expect it. That is the feature of the doll.
Yay.
Darren, you found yourself a curse.
Rats.
No, it's a doll.
The pickled left pinky fingers are poisoned.
Oh. Weird.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Can I?
One of you detect magic, didn't you?
Yes, two of us did.
Okay.
Yeah.
The doll is magical. The scroll is magical. The staff is very magical. The wand is slightly magical. The oil is magical. The left hands are all magical as well. Enchantment magic. Also, Barnabas's eyes of charming are magical. The perfume of bewitching is magical. And the pinky fingers are not magical. They're just poisonous.
Hmm.
Well, Letty, you want to spend your evening figuring out what all this crap is so we can decide who it's useful for?
Sure. I'll leave the doll for last.
Yeah, fair.
All right, well, perfect. I'm going to bed. Come on, boys. And I'm going to go across the hall to the other room with my Hayman.
As soon as you step in the hallway, everyone else hears somebody down the hall, "What the hell?" as you just walk in.
How long would it take me to go through trying to figure out what these are?
Uh, 11 minutes cast per item.
Okay. I don't have the identify spell.
Oh, a lot longer.
Yeah.
Does
Does anybody?
didn't they buff identified?
Kind of.
I have no idea. Could I retcon my thunderstep for identify?
I mean, you can find a spell scroll to learn it in the near future. However, there's somebody else in your guys' party who could identify it.
Oh yeah, I
Sure,
forget
get on
Pyre
that.
has magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does more than cast gun.
I also
Not a lot though.
I don't have identify prepared, and fortunately, artificers don't. I can't ritually cast spells if they aren't prepared. So you would need to allow me to sleep for the night.
No one
You
can.
are-
One of the stupid things about it.
It's the
He
new.
does things beside cast gun.
I mean, I can cast other things. I mean, I can cast other things besides gun. Thank you very much.
The new ritual casting. I mean, obviously, there's no new artificer. Let me double check. I think the new ritual cast lets you ritual cast spells even if you don't have them prepped.
No, I think that was the old rule. Also, am I crazy? I thought we had like an eyeglass of identifiers. Is that a different campaign?
Not this one.
I'll be right back really quick.
Oh yeah, here we go. You can cast any spell as ritual if that spell has the ritual tag and the spell is okay. That's in your spell book, so that's wizard specific. Let me see another class. Oh, well.
I think the point is no one can identify these tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I don't think any other spell class gets ritual casting now.
They changed ritual casting. It's not a feat, I don't think. So yeah, since you don't have it, since he doesn't have a spell book, he probably can't.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, they really restricted it.
Oh well. Well, I can pick a few. I would like to sleep. Which ones do you guys want me to try to grab before I hit the snooze button? The staff looks like it might be good. Figure out what that is.
Yeah,
It's
I'll take
emanated
that
the
one.
most magic.
What about all these hands?
I guess it'd be good to know what we're carrying with us. Make sure it's not going to come alive at night and choke us in our sleep.
In that case, the doll first. Doll first. Doll first.
All right, so which one are you? You have to tell me because I'm scrolled all the way up at the items themselves.
Okay, well, we'll do the staff first.
All right.
And then we'll do the doll next. If we have more time, I'll do one of the hands.
Yeah, we'll probably have time. Here, Whisper Thorn, Staff of the Exquisite Lash. It is an attunement by a cleric or warlock requiring item. Forged from pale black wood and bound in crimson leather, this staff radiates a quiet, unsettling presence. Delicate thorn-like etchings spiral up its length, and the handle is adorned with silver clasps shaped like open-mouthed masks in silent pain. When held, the wielder feels the faint sensation of a heartbeat not their own, pulsing through the grip. It is said to reward those who embrace suffering and turn agony into artistry. While attuned to this staff, you gain a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls and saving throw DCs of your spells. Once per long rest, you may use the staff to cast the Armor of Agathis spell at a level equal to your proficiency bonus. When used in this way, the icy armor appears not as frost, but as thorny crimson chains that bind the wielder in elegant suffering, lashing out at those who dare to draw near.
And he uses Mage Hand to hand this back. It's just like, oh, okay, here you go. That's what that is.
I got one creepy item. I don't need two.
And then the doll who's tugging.
Since
and
Durin
holding
just
on
said
to
he
Durin.
doesn't need it, does anybody want to call dibs on it?
Well,
Hey,
only a
if
warlock
you're
work.
not, if sorry,
Go ahead. No, you first.
hey, if you don't want that, I'll take that off your hands there.
I toss it like it's hot potato.
Hey man, I thought
Hey.
you said you were a druid.
Huh?
What?
Who?
I thought Sammy said she was a druid when she came out here.
Who said that?
Cleric druid.
Ah.
I don't know nothing about that
Multi.
stuff. Yeah.
They give me two things, I guess.
Oh, peeking.
Like half,
Someone
like the rest of
introduced
the party.
themselves as a druid, so I just assumed.
I will have you know she did not say the word druid anywhere.
She did. She said
I
cleric
did.
druid.
Oh, you did say
So
druid?
was I not
No,
supposed to?
it's fine.
I mean, you're good.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not false. She has magic initiate druid, is what she meant by that.
Oh, yeah, you are
Oh,
a druid.
Fine.
quote, unquote.
Nice.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
It was just confusing if you didn't hear the cleric part of the statement originally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Sorry.
you're welcome to carry this.
Look
I
at it,
didn't
guys.
hear anything you said. I just assumed druid by the look of your character.
No, I'm a cleric.
Okay, cool.
Second best thing to a druid.
Yeah.
Barnabas knows she's a cleric because she did prayer of healing, and Barnabas knows that spell.
Oh yeah.
All right, and then the creepy Chucky doll made of hair.
A creature whom offends this doll, be it in gaze or word, the doll immediately attunes to. The doll is indestructible by any means, cannot be dispelled by any means lesser than a wish spell. The doll will always find a way to magically affix itself in the periphery vision of the individual attuned to it. It will stay within some visual prowess of that individual at all times. If the individual can say a command phrase of the doll's choosing to it, the doll will unattune to them and look for its next victim.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of thought Tresley might want to try to get that off of Durin, but if it's stuck to him, it's stuck to him.
It's gonna jump onto somebody else next.
Yeah, after it's done with
Um,
Durin.
It says all times. Does that mean that when Durin tries to sleep, it'll rip open one of his eyelids so it can see you?
No, so long as they're conscious.
Okay.
But if I awake and I close my eyes,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Wait, you said
Witness me.
a command word the doll has chosen?
Yeah.
So you have to play
Unpredictable.
20 questions with a doll.
Mhm.
rutabaga.
I think I have remove first somewhere loaded. Yeah. We can try it if we're out somewhere where there's nobody else around.
All right.
Sure.
Didn't the spell identify say only even wish can't undo this?
No, only wish can undo this. So let's try it.
Well, we either gotta go somewhere where we can attach it to somebody else that we don't like or that we don't care about, or
Let's go down to the service cores. That's fine.
okay.
The other mechanic that the doll has, Durin, is once per day, the doll will distract you, causing you to fail an ability check.
Shit.
Oh, that's
tracks.
Durin, I trust you as a role player. You will decide when that is. I'm
I
trusting
can
you.
make that work.
You decide when it can be an opportune moment. It can be an inopportune moment. Whatever.
That's actually pretty funny because before I made Lenny, I was almost going to make Lenny a warlock and have a little closet that followed him around and like bothered him and was just a piece of shit to him all the time. That's funny.
And now I got it for free.
Yeah.
All right. What else would you like to identify?
One of the hands, just to make sure we don't have a whole bunch of currently inert undead things that are going to attack us at night.
So is this a group of items or just one item that just has 6 body parts?
Well, we're about to find out. Let me make another handout. Another handout. For the magic hands. Hands of the Hollow Accord.
Wait, did we just steal her list of contracts due?
I don't know.
That would be awesome.
There's 6 of them, and they have glyphs on their palms.
Oh, I shouldn't copy that portion of this. 1 second.
Do we have people's souls?
Just their hands.
Dude, if we can collect on this.
Palms are sweaty.
Yeah,
Mom's spaghetti.
Are these palm-shaped soul coins? Or hand-shaped?
Dude, the amount of shit we could do if they are.
I have no idea what you can do with soul coins.
Well, if they're actually
Find
containing
out.
living people's souls.
Yeah, I don't even use them in Baldur's Gate 3. I gather them, but I never end up using them.
Here we are. That's the image. So, show to players. These 6 severed left hands are weathered and mummified, bound at the wrist with cords of black sinew. Each hand is missing its pinky finger. When you examine them closely, faint arcane sigils are burned into the palm. They twitch slightly when touched, as though remembering life. Dark rumors say the hands were once offered in a secret pact, a bargain struck in blood and silence. The missing fingers are nowhere to be found unless one dares to finish the deal. While attuned to the hands of the Hollow Accord, you may perform a dark ritual. For each pinky finger you consume from the matching missing digits, magically hidden within the bundle, you gain control over one hand. You may control up to 6 mage hands simultaneously, using your bonus action to direct them collectively or individually. Each hand functions as the mage hand cantrip with the following changes. Range 60 feet. They are invisible to all but you unless you choose otherwise. The hands can interact with objects simultaneously. If one hand is destroyed or dismissed, its pinky must be reconsumed to regain control. If you lose attunement, the hands fall inert and require the ritual again. The consumed pinkies grow back within the hands after 7 days, ready for another pact. So if you eat the 6 pinkies, you have 6 mage hands that you can be attuned to and control at the same time.
That's awesome. I don't tell anybody about this.
I have a question.
Yes.
I've seen something very similar to this.
Okay.
Could you attach, like, razor wire to the fingers and have them whip people?
No.
Okay.
They function the same as mage hand.
Okay.
And I tie a piece of a rope to each one of the hands and then have them wrap around people. Not just.
That'll be a sleight of hand check, but
This is so creepy of an item, but I kind of like it.
thank you. I took this for my Curse of Strahd campaign homebrew.
Oh, nice.
Now, what else did you want to identify?
Do I have time to do another one?
Well, it's 11 minutes each, so that's completely up to you.
You have enough spell slots to keep doing them.
It's you're 20, 21, you're 21 years old, 22, right? You could stay awake as
yeah.
long as you want, really, right? Like Remember the good old days?
Yeah.
Being 20, stay up till 3 a.m., wake up at 7, no problem.
I still kind of do that, but
Now problem. But
yeah, you're not kind of problem now. What do you guys think? Was there another one we wanted to identify? I'll do one more.
Was there anything that was still like question marks that we can't just get done?
We had the wand, which in character we don't know what that does. We have some vial of liquid. Again, in character, we don't know what that is.
We have the pickled pinky fingers.
Those weren't magical. He said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're poison.
But guess where the fingers are?
In Lenny's mouth. No.
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 They're pickled so they go down easier.
I guess do the glasses, Lenny?
Okay. Yeah, we'll do the glasses.
Eyes of Charming?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the magic item, Eyes of Charming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I know you threw them in there. I just didn't know we were going to know that in character.
Well, yeah, when you identify it, you know what they are.
Yeah.
Okay. The only difference is it doesn't recharge. You have 3 uses ever.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I think that's everything. I think we know everything else, don't we? The rest of them we have the names for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfume of Bewitching, no recharge as well. The oil of Slipperiness, easy enough. Durin's Cursed Doll.
Well, I will start attuning to the hands. And I guess
you have to find the pinkies first.
Oh, that's right.
If only
Well,
there was
I
a
think-
jar of pinkies.
How
How
many?
6 of them count.
There's 20. There's 20 pinkies in there,
You have to figure out which ones are the 6 you want.
and none of them emanated magic. So,
They're just poisoned pickled pinkies.
all right.
Yeah, explain
Yeah.
to Barnabas why you want that jar of fingers.
Yeah, I'll share you guys. I'll share with you guys what the hands thing is.
All right. What were you asking, Sammy, before that?
I answered my own question. Never mind.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna hand the jar to Letty. Knock yourself out.
Thanks. Still kind of uncertain about this, but kind of like the item. We'll see. Do I need to eat them to attune to it, or just
Yep.
to activate it?
You gotta consume the 6 that are connected to those hands.
I have a
20.
I have a feeling Joey won't let this work just because this is supposed to be a punishment. But I will cast Purify Food and Drink.
No, that'll purify them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I thought
removes
they
the
were-
poison
Now you just
I-
have to eat 20 fingers.
that are no longer pickled.
I will eat one and cast
that makes it
prestidigitation.
hard.
I will cast prestidigitation on a finger first to change the flavor of it.
All right, what
then-
flavor? What flavor are
Wait,
you
Lenny.
like? Sour cream and onion, sour cream and cheddar, barbecue.
Lenny, do yourself a favor. Dip them in this oil of slipperiness.
They go down so much easier.
What does that do? I don't remember what that does. Oh, yeah, it's the fairness.
It'll go down smoother.
Effective freedom of movement. All right.
Yeah, it's effectively freedom of movement.
Sure. I would. This is horrible.
I was making a joke. but
Don't
okay.
waste the oil. And also,
Yeah.
are you eating all 20 of them?
No. Just eating one. I'm not
Well,
downing.
which one?
You have 20 of them. Roll d20.
Yeah, there you go. I'll roll a d20. Is that what you want, basically? Let me roll a d20.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's up to you. Okay.
I will.
Do you want me to see, Lenny, if I can tell with medicine which
Yeah,
fingers belong to which hands?
yeah. I'm kind of pulling them out one at a time, casting prestidigitation on them. I'm like, this change them. This will be chocolate. This will be.
You're gonna have to find me in the other room because I went to bed.
All right. I'll come in and I'll kind of like.
When you come into the other room, there's now 4 Heymen in there.
And they all
Oh, they're-
raise their sides.
They're multiplying. Great. It was 2 before. I feel not as bad since you got these creepy freaking scarecrows of like, what's eating a finger? Yeah, I'll kind of like try to get to you before you fully conk out and kind of let you know. I know this might not be a great idea, but I mean, that's worth a try, right? Science, in the name of science, test this. Could you help me out a little bit? Check. I'm gonna just grab the one at the very bottom of the jar.
Number 20.
Oh, let me see the hands.
Yeah.
You lay out the hands on the bed, on a towel, presumably.
I'm gonna have all the Heymen just gather around me, and I'm gonna pretend like they're helping me.
Yes, they all just scratch their chins idly.
You think it's this one? Not that one? Okay.
All right, you can roll me a medicine check. I will let you know now, before you actually hit the roll.
Mm-hmm.
If you roll an 8 or lower, you do not correctly but identify the pinkies to each of the fingers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you roll a 10, you identify one pinky to one of the hands. And every 2 above that is an additional pinky.
So 22 to get all of them.
22 to get all of them. An 8 or lower, he is positive. It's definitely the 6.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, not very good.
That's 2.
You properly identify 2 of the pinkies to 2 hands. But you don't feel confident in saying any more. Unless you want to. That's up to you.
Yeah, the rest of these are pretty mixed. I'd probably just go get some ketchup and just man up.
All right.
What is this, eating grilled worms?
I mean, I would rather.
So Lenny, he's
Contrast,
eating
you were the
something
one who was eating
different.
people before.
It's crickets.
That is true. I was the cannibal.
See, this will just be like a lady's finger, just a biscuit.
You're right. It is just a lady's finger.
All right, I'll grab one of the fingers, cast prestidigitation on it to change the flavor, and then start trying to down it. I'm not even gonna chew.
Con save.
I'm
God,
just-
why is it
Con
crunchy?
save.
I'm not chewing. Trying to get to the bone. Con save. Oh God.
Oh, that's a throw up.
You put it in. Barnabas is just immediately all over the floor.
Do that in the hallway or something.
Not a lady's finger. Not a lady's finger.
You can change the flavor, but you can't change that texture or the fact that it's a fucking finger.
I can feel the pickle.
Can
Would you
I
like some help there?
Yeah, Sammy?
Yeah.
can I come in and because I hear vomiting?
Oh,
and-
you're bunked with Barnabas. You're right here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I be
Yeah.
like, hey, can I help and like help with aid on his next con save?
Oh, you want to help him? Like,
Yeah,
encourage
aid.
him?
Use aid.
Sure.
All right.
So you have advantage on your next try. Go ahead there.
I'll try once more. I was like, okay, ladies and here didn't work. This is chocolate. I'll try down the same finger again.
You are a banana.
11.
Okay. You managed to get one down, but everything in your body is screaming at you right now that was bad.
I'm just sitting there like trembling.
You see the one hand begins twitching.
Do I have control over that one currently then?
You try.
I try to have the hand lift up as a mage hand. Just kind of like flex.
It begins moving a little bit. You still need to attune to it, but
Right.
it begins
Okay.
moving. You are beginning that process.
I go, this progress.
One more. One more.
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy to make the cracking sound louder when he bites into the finger.
So straight
Oh,
roll. You're
you
being
did.
held, but straight roll.
I can't help it. I'm sorry, Lenny.
No, this is good. Lenny's doing this to
It's worse.
himself.
It's worse because it sounds like when you're eating, it's Like I imagined you eating the fingers to test them.
Jesus, that didn't help. That didn't help.
Oh, no.
You throw it across the room and
I didn't even see you
natural
cast
one.
that. I didn't even see you cast the thaumaturgy. I'm like, I was swallowing it whole. Why did it crunch? What is this? I try to separate it from the others, and I just put the jar away. I'm like, that's enough for today. Thank you. Slowly get up and just kind of like slowly walk back to my room.
Are you attuning to the one hand at least?
Yeah.
All right. It is a perpetual mage hand, and as soon as you attune to it, it flies over and tucks itself into your pocket in like your shirt.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make it invisible so I don't have people seeing a finger sticking out of my shirt.
Just cousin it
Yeah.
or thing. Sorry, thing.
Alrighty, I'll go to bed.
No, thing was the thing. It was the hand.
It was the 7.
Thing was the hand.
Thing was the hand.
Okay, I thought
It was
so.
the hand,
Cousin It was the
like hairy
big-
thing.
Yeah, the big hairy thing.
Voiced by Snoop Dogg.
Yes,
Wait, what?
I'm not. So, anyways, everybody, you all drift one by one by one by one, slowly to sleep, feeling comfortable and safe inside of this very big, wonderful boat that you're on. You all complete a long rest. Congratulations. You wake up in the morning feeling like... No. But...
I do wake up at 3 a.m. briefly because the fucking doll.
You go to the bathroom and just... Jesus Christ.
And when I wake up, I'm spooning in between all of the Hayman, in between 2 and 2 Hayman.
Barnabas will look very disappointed at the Haven. You're supposed to be guarding us, not sleeping.
All of their heads are just affixed at the door. Creepy as hell. So, Barnabas, just so you're aware, if you leave the fingers in the jar for 7 days, they will repickle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's Lenny's problem now. He has the jar.
Oh, okay.
I'm not holding on to it.
So, Pyre, during the evening, nothing transpired. No one
That's
came
good.
to attack her. No one came to attack you. You heard Lenny gag a few times, but that's it.
Nice.
So everybody, you wake up. Woohoo! Good morning. Reset your shit however you want.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm working on spells.
All right, I'll give you guys a minute for spells.
Da, 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 da.
What is love?
You gonna try another finger this morning, Lenny?
I'll
you
wait
guys give
to...
me so much shit. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You guys give me so much shit for eating that one person's finger, and now you're just letting him eat fingers?
Well, yeah, you didn't gain anything out about it eating their fingers. You were just being creepy.
I'm getting something out of it. They died in the Fey games.
I'm not gonna eat a finger. I'm just gonna silently judge all of you for eating fingers. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not eating any fingers. I'm just
I'm-
trying to get
I
Lenny
haven't
to
eaten
do
any
it.
fingers
Wait,
yet.
wait.
I know you're not eating fingers, Barnabas.
Tressa,
I
you
would-
just... Sorry.
I was gonna say, I know you're not trying to eat fingers, Barnabas. I would say you're the sanest person of all of us, but unfortunately, you have fucking strawmen following you 24/7 now. So I don't really, I think you're drawing the line really close now.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. See, at least Barnabas understands a compliment when he hears it.
Did he?
Wait, Dresley, you just ate a finger for shits and gigs?
Oh yes, it was in the Fey games. There was a severed hand with a long sword, so I just ate their finger and threw it the other way so they couldn't catch up to us in the competition. Have we not told you about Sybil's jerky skin?
Oh, let's not talk about the turkey skin.
I truly feel like, Dresley, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I feel like we really need to find you a therapist.
To be fair, I think every single one of us needs a therapist.
I'm actually pretty okay. I don't know about the rest of you.
Lenny's done some questionable things to get success. I think this is the worst, though.
I think comparatively, I'm the most normal out of everyone here, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Says the man with the giant fucking robot, by the way.
Alright, I'm ready. Sorry.
Yeah.
You all meet up for breakfast as you antagonize him, Barnabas, into trying to eat another finger. I will eat fingers at night. Good call.
Midnight snack.
You set this mechanic up.
Oh, I know. I love it. You have to earn your cool magic items, guys.
Really?
I mean, I had to pay a lot for mine.
You can't just find him walking down the street?
No, yeah, all right. Hey, you guys earned the magic lightsaber.
I can't wait
No,
to
I
get
just
all.
stole
I
that.
smashed a toy box for it.
That's earning.
Oh, okay. If earning's easy, then okay, sure, yeah.
I can't wait to get all 6 hands so I can make them invisible, then have them just clap around people.
Just all the time hearing claps.
What is that?
But anyways, you guys are sitting together at breakfast. Melorissa will also be joining you all, as of course will Bread Lasso, who's just kind of like, for you, Sammy, you see this halfling man off sitting in the corner, smiling at everybody, giving them thumbs up, and writing a lot of notes in a book that he doesn't let people see.
Oh, I guess that's my cue. Should I try to sneak a page at his book?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I would also like to try.
Yeah, sure. Stealth checks, both of you. Come on, rogues. Yeah, he doesn't notice you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sammy, Bread here is our evaluator. He's evaluating us for the Adventurers Guild that we are attempting to join.
What an honor it is to be able to evaluate all of you. Let me just say.
He's
Dres-
the only man in history to make me miss guild arts.
Wow.
No reason.
So, Durin, are you more caring as to what he writes about you or what he writes about your allies? Or
Whatever's
somebody in
most
particular?
recent.
Oh, most recent endeavor. Are you cool if I just say it out loud, or you want me to whisper
Yeah, go
it to
ahead.
you again? Okay, cool. He was writing about Lenny. He was writing... seems to be of a higher intellect than most of the others within this party. Though I must say, I believe that this Pyre individual is probably piquing my interest far more than I originally thought he would be capable of. I'm very happy to say that I was surprised by how insightful he was and how diligent he was in the fight, staying outside the range of the harmful effects that would affect all his allies. However, seems incredibly naive by eating a whole bunch of prestidigitated fingers in the hopes of gaining a mage hand. Must check for any necromantic tendencies.
Uh-oh.
How do you know that? I was in yours room.
He's got eyes everywhere, man. He's a bard.
Fred's
Yeah.
watching.
He's a level 20 bard.
The fucking cordmen sold you out.
All right, now Dresley, same question posed to you. Do you care what he's writing about you or one of your allies?
You know, I kind of want to hear what he said about my performance in the fight, honestly.
Okay.
It's the first real big fight since coming back. Or, no, it's not, but being looked at by someone.
For the fight, he wrote, "This fella keeps surprising me every day. Honestly, heart of a hero, that is clear to anybody as you can imagine. Brains of a goldfish." That is all he wrote about you in that fight.
So what you're saying is I'm a golden retriever.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know what he thought of my. He probably thought, no, you know, he probably thinks I probably just was shit in that fight because I kept fucking missing until the very end.
You can try to stealth and find out if you want.
I don't know if you know, but surprise, I'm not good at that.
Yeah, but you're a rogue.
I'm an artificer.
Yeah, but you're a rogue. That's the
What is
joke
it?
in the party. You're all rogues. Except Barnabas. And now Sammy.
I truly don't know if it's. You know what? Fuck it. Pi is not a stealthy person. He's more of a blunt person. I just looked at Brett. I'm gonna say, "A question for you.
Yes, sir.
Can I read what you wrote about? The accent went to fucking Texas. I swear to God, it happens every goddamn time." The fight with the auntie. Can I see what you wrote down for me?
I don't know. Can you?
If I say please, will you let me?
Roll me persuasion.
Ah, fuck.
You said please.
I did say please. 17.
Your parents taught you nice manners.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know, y'all have been working real nice together. Very proud of y'all for that. So I'll read you what I said about you.
I feel like I know what you're gonna say, but just don't sugarcoat it.
Oh,
please.
then tell me, what do you think I'm gonna say?
I think you know, it's probably better when you say it.
No, tell me what you were thinking.
I think I did really shit that at the beginning of the fight because I kept fucking missing. And then at least I helped near the end. But you know, it was. I do wish I was a bit more in the fray at the beginning. That's what I feel. But let's see what you feel. I feel like we have differing opinions.
All right. I wrote, "This darn tootin' mad scientist created such a destructive large entity, and it took him nearly 30 seconds to realize that it could break down the wall. Was that because he wanted to prove to himself that he could handle everything, or because he forgot that Hunter is a hulking piece of machinery that can break down anything in its path? Needs additional training with guns."
Yeah, I figured that. I need it. To be fair, I need additional training with this, and I wiggled the shotgun.
Oh, and he just starts ducking, and everybody in the room begins hitting the floor.
No, the safety's on. Look, I pulled the trigger, nothing happens. The safety's on.
Wait.
I always
Roll me a history check. Let's see if you remember to put the safety.
Oh, come on.
No.
I feel like I'm smart enough as a person who's been handling guns for a long time now to ensure that the safety is adequately on when fights are up.
Advantage, yeah.
50.
You remembered, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yes.
setting it at like 10 or lower. So,
Yeah, I just pulled the trigger, nothing happens. Like,
well, something happens. Somebody on the other side of the room goes, "Oh my god!"
it's fine. I'm not even pointing at anyone. I'm just kind of wiggling in the air. People still freak out. I don't know why people do that. No, I'm better with this, and I will pull out the pistol and I will point it upwards. Oh my god. I'm better with this than I am with this. This is a work in progress. I put the other one away and I sling the other one. I say the kick of the shotgun is a lot more than I anticipated. So I'm still trying to orient myself with the sudden kickback.
So what do you think is going to be the easiest solution to rectify that?
By practicing with the shotgun more until I actually have a better understanding of the recoil. Otherwise, I'm going to be I'm going to be doing like I did in the fight, which is just firing it wildly, which makes me think I might need to swap my repeating shot to the shotgun at some point and the radiant to the pistol. But that'll have to be another time.
He has been idly writing this entire time.
As for Hunter, I overthought with the walls. I thought the house was a bit more alive than I thought, and then until I saw the actual wood start falling, and then that's when I tried to get Hunter in there. To be fair, I did try to see if I couldn't do it myself, because I was able to do it before Hunter, but you know, it does help when you have assistance.
Okie dokie.
I'm a team player, I swear.
I understand.
Right? As I look around. Don't all answer at once, you fuckers.
You're running around just shooting weapons everywhere, pointing weapons everywhere.
I'm not pointing them at anyone. If I'm pointing at you, I want to shoot.
Eagle, duck.
Duck, where?
And do I want to shoot any of you? Not right now.
I was gonna say, you probably want to shoot me every day.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for him to say duck, and Sir Quacksalot goes, huh?
I'm Dresley, you have not given me a reason to shoot you lately, and I appreciate that a lot. However, if you do sneak up on me again, I will shoot you in your foot, so that way I can follow your blood.
Joke's on you, teleporting doesn't have a blood trail.
Yes, but there's gonna be a sudden drop of blood somewhere, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, there you are. I took survival class. I know what I'm doing.
Mental note: do not sneak up on Pyre.
Listen, I have to be quick on the draw to be fair. Which I am. I do need to find another one.
We still have Nathan, or whatever. Cletus. Dear God, my brain knows.
What are you fucking talking about, Dresley?
The guy from the hospital. Calvin. There he is.
What about Calvin?
He still
Calvin.
exists.
Yeah, where's Hobbs?
Talking about the big fucker who can teleport.
You brought up Calvin. Roll me a D100.
In the bayou. Good luck, motherfucker.
What
True.
have you done?
True.
If Calvin appears on this fucking ship, I am shooting you in both feet, Dresley. I swear to God.
You're good. You're good. There's no Calvin in the bayou. That would be stupid.
The gators get
You
him.
still didn't answer the question. Where's Hobbs?
He ate Hobbs, I believe, according to the documentation.
That son of a bitch.
Lenny, what were you saying?
I'm just watching everybody talk about some guy named Calvin and how they're gonna turn on each other if he appears. I'm like,
Are you not aware of Calvin?
I'll summarize. Immortal Psycho wants us dead. Maybe.
another one. Great.
Yeah, but he's stuck on this plane of existence as far as we know.
That's not any better. Well,
and unlike the devils, you can't kill him and banish him for a while. He just can't die.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
what does
His
it look
face.
like?
You'll know him when you see him.
All right.
He's unstoppable. He's huge, scarred, nasty
He
piece
does
of work.
have a fear of water.
Yeah.
Barnabas, do you think the Green Man would pay for us to capture Calvin and send him to him as a disciple in the Feywild?
I'm not in charge of recruitment.
Good answer.
Well, so
Hey.
you may roll a religion check, Sammy, if you would like, because he just talked about the Green Man.
Oh yeah, why was Auntie pissed at you, Barnabas?
I don't know.
Ooh, Sammy. So the Green Man is the god of agriculture and nature. He's a lesser known deity, or he's a fae who has a cultist following. It's hard to differentiate. In the Great White North, it is difficult to differentiate between the two. His followers are supposed to be incredibly devout, very, very righteous individuals, and people who are, stoic towards farmlands and things like that. And this is Barnabas.
You just get a lot of farmer vibes off Barnabas, I'm sure.
He do be farming.
That is true, Durin. We have 2 clerics that can actually roll religion. It is a miracle.
I know, that's 2 times more than we've ever, 2 more than we ever had in the community.
So, does she have 2 shows today? 'Cause- When's your first show?
In about 2 hours.
So, Sammy, we've been hired by Melaressa to be bodyguards for her, keep her safe. Some ne'er-do-wells might not be very, will have kind thoughts about her. I think Auntie was one of them, might be the cause. But there's still very much danger that might be present, so we're just keeping her safe best we can. Difficulty is she does performances on stage in front of everybody ever so often. So that's our predicament for now, at least.
Yeah, so keep any heals or resurrections you may know handy, Sammy, just in case, she drops.
She'll be fine. We're all gonna be there. We already beat the devil. What's gonna come up next? A land talking gator?
Oh, that reminds me. That's the spell I was
100. A land talking gator.
I was trying to make a Street Sharks reference.
I have a. Okay, sorry.
I was gonna say that's the spell I was gonna take. I am not gonna be trapped without freaking circle anymore. This is now the second demon we fought, or devil we fought, since I woke up, and I haven't had the fucking spell on me.
Also, Dresley, why is it that your accent's changing? Yeah, you starting to sound like from here. I feel like you're adapting a little bit.
Yeah, sorry. That's the Eladrin shift, and I since I adapt to the elements, I sometimes adapt to the culture I'm surrounded by.
That fucking bayou element? Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, what is this place but water and fire?
That doesn't answer my question. Is that spring? Is that summer? Is that bayou? Like, what are we talking about here?
I think it's just merely cultural appropriation.
I can see it.
Well, I'll thank you to keep that to yourself, madam.
You say to her in her accent.
Can I performance to try to accent her?
There's
Red will take a note down.
Uh-oh. Oh,
That-
damn.
racist.
Subtle vibes of racism.
Big bold letters, race.
All right.
I don't see race. You're all just mortals to me.
Okay, now you're going a bit too far. I'm going to throw you over the shit now.
Not racist. I have mortal friends.
Needs sensitivity training. Needs a couple of meetings with HR pronto.
Cannot cook soup on bonfire made of skeletons.
Somehow burn soup. I don't know how this happens.
So, while all of you are sitting down eating, I need a perception check from Sir Quaxalot and Hunter.
That can't be good.
What about the nice scarecrow since they're on the deck of the ship now?
No,
Oh,
they're
did
not.
you
They're
leave
in
the-
our room.
Oh, yeah.
They're just permanently set up in our room now.
I'm so proud of Hunter. So proud.
You all hear from down below deck, Hunter begins screaming, "Warning! Warning! Warning! Warning!"
I need to find a new voice line for this.
Everybody
I'll go
roll
to-
me initiative, please.
You all have advantage.
Dresley,
Oh,
why'd
yeah.
you have to open your big fucking mouth?
I'm gonna be honest, I was trying specifically not to trigger that.
Well, congratulations, you failed.
Oh, it's more fun this way. More combat, guys. Hiss. Hiss. Do, 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 do.
I don't know why, but I started to imagine that for whatever reason the croc's ticking, like the croc from Peter Pan.
Oh, those some big crocodile. Oh, there's a lot of big gators. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Which one of them talks?
Yeah, he specifically requested
Which one?
talking gators.
Which one shouts out Jossum?
All right. One of them screams out, "Come here, pretty elf boy." Lenny, that is not you.
What?
One of them screams out, "Come here, pretty elf boy."
Oh,
It's your turn, though.
he doesn't care about me. That's good.
I used my full words. I looked at Dresley. It's like I think they're talking about you.
Are we downstairs or are we up? We're down below, right?
You're below deck using
Okay.
base movement and a dash. So 60 feet of movement, you will get to where you are on the map.
Okay.
So I'm going first again. I look at Brett Lasso knowing he's about to write another note about me abandoning my allies.
As you abandon your ally.
They're on their way. They will be right behind me. I start moving up the stairs.
We're concerned with how he is perceived than with the mission at hand.
Yeah, that's my action.
All right,
movement.
and you land here with your action. You look above deck, and there are these huge, hulking, blue-scaled gators. And one of them looks over at you. Are you the pretty elf boy that Auntie sent us to go eat?
Not an elf. And then I bonus action minor illusion myself as a barrel. Knowing he already locked eyes with me.
Higher. 60 feet gets you where you are on the map.
I looked at Melaressa. You know the drill, yeah?
She nods.
Alright. Stay here. Alright.
Just stay here, why don't you?
Actually, before I go, just in case, I take out my shotgun, I toss it to her. Just in case something weird
You
happens.
give her the shotgun? Okay.
Yeah, why not?
She has a
You know
Tommy
what?
gun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just in case they get close.
Yeah.
You know how to use this. I'm not even assuming. I just know you know how to use this.
She'll rack it. Yeah.
God, that was hot. I just leave.
We found Pyre's thing. Women with guns.
I mean, can you blame me? Can you blame Pyre? I will just. Actually, can I? That's still an action. That's not worth it. Okay, I'll just bonus. Not bonus. I'll just action. Run up the stairs. Look out and see what's happening. What in the? Why are there fucking gators now?
Come here, elf boy.
Do I look like a fucking elf to you?
I don't know what an elf is.
Then why are you even here?
Auntie.
Who's that?
You don't have an action to deceive, so.
He says it like sort of half-heartedly. He's like, "Who's that?" I just put my gun in and I get ready.
All right, so that was your action and your movement to get there.
Hunter's there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic!
He's the one screaming, "Warning! Warning!"
Fantastic! Bonus action, him fucking overdrive charge over here to punch this motherfucker. Ah! Yeah!
In hell.
Fucking just runs,
Hunter.
runs over, just fucking kicks him off the fucking the fucking shit. That'd be so funny.
Get his damage in there.
So a strength saving throw. Otherwise he is. Okay, so he fails. He's knocked prone and pushed back 10 feet. So that's 10 feet off the ship.
Ooh.
he really did fucking kick him off the ship. That's so funny. So he does 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
And as he does, he stops and just goes, "Warning."
Good job, Hunter. You kicked those fucking gators. That's my turn.
He gives you a thumbs up. All right, Sammy. Or Barnabas. Gee. Which one of you wants to go first? I think you have the same dex. Actually, I think Sammy's is higher.
Probably.
Yeah, Sammy.
All I'm gonna do is dash upstairs because that's all I can do.
Yep, you get right here onto the deck.
Okay, that's it for me.
Barnabas.
I'm going to run up on the deck. As a bonus action, I'm going to tell my Heyman to follow us up.
They will dash up there with you.
That's my turn.
Alrighty then. Dresley, it's 60 feet of movement to get to where you are on the map.
It's action, cunning action, dash. So that's 80 feet. I can move up there with 20 feet to spare.
Yep.
5, 10, 15. Who's the dead gator is going to be my new boots? And I slash at this gator.
Who's a dead gator? Go for it.
13.
Just barely misses.
Second swing. 18.
That'll hit.
4. Nick.
We really need to work on you saying some cool shit and then attacking, then missing. You need to plan your attack.
18 hits. You have a Heyman within melee, so you have sneak attack.
Oh, I do? Oh, nice.
Yeah. They're threatening. They get reactions.
I didn't realize they were within the same spot.
One of them's right there.
Yep. So that'll be 14 damage. Nice. As you stab into it, just deflecting off one, stabbing it again, and it opens its mouth. Here's the pretty elf boy.
Oh, they think you're pretty.
All done?
Yep.
This one will climb its way back onto the ship. From 10 feet away, 30 feet up. That's all of its movement to get here.
Wait, 10 feet away? Is it 30 feet down?
Yeah.
Oh, would he take falling damage?
No, because their size huge.
Ah, man.
Yeah. It can be down there. Now it's just like scaling up. He knocked and pushed it back away, so it had to crawl up. It can't swim. It swims fast as shit. It walks slow as shit.
Gotcha.
This one, 5, 10. Sir Quaxalot is all the way at the top. Oh, did you want to have Sir Quaxalot do anything before you're up there, Barnabas, or no?
No, I'm going to leave him up there for now.
All right. On top. Hunter's getting attacked by 2 of them.
Not my boy!
Bite.
That'll hit. That'll also hit.
That'll be 19 points of piercing damage and 20 points of piercing damage as they
Those
both
things,
bite onto his arms, grappling him, restraining him, and pulling him down to the ground.
That shit. My boy.
This one here, Barnabas, is gonna spin around real quickly. Tail whip, 12 to hit. Not Barnabas, Stresley.
That misses.
And then after it spins like that, it launches its mouth. Nom, 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 nom. 14.
Also misses.
And it'll spend its movement getting on top of the ship.
Can I just say I'm like holding it with my sword and my foot on the other side?
Yeah, just Alrighty, Durin.
Alright, I'm gonna get up to the top there, and that's action, movement. Don't got crap to do with my bonus action, I'm done.
Wait, aren't you a level 2 rogue now?
Nope, level 1.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, Lenny.
Well,
They ignored you.
that's good. I'm going to try to see if I can get some of them to calm down a little bit as I cast sleep right here, targeting these two.
I ain't even tired. Con save?
It is a wisdom save. Let me post real quick.
Oh, that is so much better for it.
Yay.
I ain't even. They're incapacitated, right? Until your next turn. At which point, they will make another con save at the end of their turn and possibly fall the fuck asleep.
All right.
So let me mark the two that are sleepy.
And bonus action, I will try to make it seem like Dresley is in a cage. Bonus action, minor illusion. So I am no longer in a barrel. That's my turn.
All right. Haya.
First things first, my boy gets 8 hit points back. Go on, let me see if he gets his fucking over thing again. Nope, not this time. But I can see finally, so that is a good thing. What do I want to do? Oh shit, what do I do? What do I do? I gotta protect my boy. It's this one and this one that has him grappled, right?
No, it's these two back ones, but this one is beginning to like fall asleep.
If I were to shoot him, sleep does go away, doesn't it?
It does not specify in the spell anymore.
Oh,
When it falls unconscious, that would wake it up. But while it's incapacitated, it's still incapacitated, I believe. But let me just be sure and read the full spell instead of that shortened bullshit.
It says the spell ends on a target if it takes damage or someone within 5 feet of it takes an action to shake him. That does come after the unconscious condition, but it says the spell, so I'm assuming it's any one of those two.
Yeah.
well,
So
just
if you
in
shoot
case.
this, it's no longer incapacitated.
Okay, so I won't do that. I
Nothing
will
wakes you up like getting shot.
That is true. Unless you get shot by a trank dot. I will have I'll have Hunted repair himself. I feel like that's probably the smart thing to do right now. Oh, all right. So we got a good chunk of the damage that was dealt back. This one right here, I already know got fucking spotter kicked off the side, so I'm gonna point my pistol at him and fire 2 shots.
Do it.
Bang, bang.
16 hits, 20 hits.
Fantastic. We got a 10 and we got a 16, so that's 26 piercing.
Nice.
See, I told y'all I'm better with this thing than I am with the other thing.
All done?
Yes.
Sammy.
Sorry, I was on mute. I am just gonna do some poison spray to the one that's in the top right. The one that's closest to me. Yep, that one.
Poison spray. 14 hits? Oh, wait, no, that's the damage. It has to give a con save.
Whoa, wait, what did I do? Sorry.
No, you're right. It didn't show the con save.
Yeah.
It's a DC hurt DC 16. Thanks to this staff.
Constitution save, right?
Yep.
All right. It is successful, so it takes no damage.
Welcome to Joey's saves, Sammy.
Okay.
Joey makes except for against Lenny's counterspell for some
Yeah,
reason.
apparently. Which,
I mean,
that hurts me more than anything. I would rather them fail this than the counters. All right, you throw the acid over on it, and it just, or the poison, and it just sits on its scales and rolls off. All done? You can move.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm gonna go. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, Barnabas.
All right. As an action, I'm going to channel divinity bonus bountiful harvest. Everybody still has one from last game because nobody used it. So I'm going to give my heroic inspiration one to Sammy, and then one to every Hayman.
Yes.
And then I'm going to let the Hayman do the extra necrotic damage.
Hayman. Huh? Champion of the green men.
that's amazing.
Harvest the crocodile for the green man. All is life, and life turns to death.
That's offensive. I'm a gator.
The two in the front will just pull out scythes and attack.
Alrighty.
Oh, why are they such a whisper?
I don't know, but 17 will hit.
All right. Damage. This is +3 because of the bountiful harvest. So 8 damage.
Yeah. This is where they become ridiculous. Let's go.
Second one.
Yeah, it is.
20.
That'll hit.
For 9 damage.
9.
And then the two behind them are just going to start spitting what looks like barbed pumpkin seeds at them. For a 19 to hit.
That hits.
For another 8 damage. And then the last one, crits.
Right in its eye.
For 13 damage.
Jeez. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Come on. Pepper breath.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty. Tresley.
Oh, the Hayman didn't kill it?
No, but it's fucking hurt.
This is the one they were attacking, right?
Yes,
So
they
it's
were
Oh,
all
I
attacking the one right-
apologize. You can't see its hit points.
No, we can't see any of it.
Yeah, it's
That's all right.
bloodied.
that one is not incapacitated then.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that the one you? Well, that's the one on Tresley, anyways.
That's all right. We get rid of
And the
that
one
one
with the
first. It's
Hayman in.
fine. The other ones are occupied with other creatures, so
They were in melee with it, so.
oh, that's good.
Tresley.
Bonus action, Divine Favor, /
Aha. Ha ha ha.
24.
That'll hit.
That's a 15.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Second slice. Natural fucking 20.
Let's
Who's-
go.
What? I said, who's gonna be my new boots?
You
He's
are.
winning.
What? No. For 20 points of damage as you sever the gator's entire cranium all the way down to its teeth.
I just jumped over here. Hi, Hunter. Slash.
Wait, that's your 3 attacks.
No, that was 2. That was this 2 attacks with my longsword.
Oh, that was seed attack. I apologize. Wait. Oh, 15 was the damage, not the to hit. Yeah. 26 hits.
And I get sneak attack because of Hunter.
Let's go, Hunter.
15.
Oh, that's a hurting little gator.
All right, that's I guess bonus action dodge. Is that a thing I can do?
No, that's a monk thing.
Okay, never.
They were here for you. Alrighty. Gatorade here will turn to you, Dresley. It's the elf boy. 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that is.
That'll be 15 bludgeoning, and you are knocked prone.
Oh.
And then it's going to jump on top of you. Oh, it has advantage because you're prone. 15.
Misses.
Trying to bite at you. This one here is going to go after Hunter. Tail whip.
They're doing damage. That's.
Hunter
Holy
will
shit.
take 21 bludgeoning and is knocked prone.
I don't think he can be knocked prone. Let me double check.
Please do.
No, he can't.
Well, he is knocked prone.
No, he
That's what I
can
mean.
be
Yeah, he's not knocked prone.
No, he can be knocked prone.
Oh, then he's prone. And for the second attack, ooh, that's a crit.
That's my boy. It's okay. He'll get better. Oh my
43
God.
points of piercing.
Are you sure about
Lord.
that?
Listen, I just want to preface this really quick. Dresley, if I lose my robot, it's all your fault.
That's almost an insta-kill on Lenny.
He is now grappled and restrained inside of the maul, so he can't stand up from prone.
Good lord.
I cannot believe I have to save my fucking robot.
Now the other one rolls a wisdom save.
Now the other one.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
Nice.
He is asleep. His son's mighty nice. Durin.
Alrighty, I'm gonna step up a bit here. Get my sights on all three and give each one a scorching ray.
Each one?
Yeah,
Even the sleeping one?
I'm gonna give one to the weakened one and two to the healthy one that's not asleep.
Making sure you heard me when I said he's sleepy. He's just a little eepy.
24 to hit on this guy
That hits.
for 11 fire damage,
Yow.
and then next two will be on this guy.
All right. You are shooting through Hunter, so he has a +2 to AC.
I'm assuming a 10 don't hit.
10 don't hit.
16 to hit
Just barely hits with his increase to AC.
for 13 fire damage.
All done,
Alright.
Durin?
Yeah, that's it.
Lenny.
All right, I am going to cast Firebolt at the one attacking Drizzly.
You have an attack spell?
It's a cantrip, and I missed, so no, I don't have an attack spell.
You just see like a firecracker whiz out there. And, oh, no.
I don't know where that came from. I cast Minor Illusion to, again, put a little cage around Drizzly while he's on his back. Like, that'll help something. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Paya.
First things first, he gets back 8. Second thing, I'm really sick and tired of these fucking crocs trying to kill my boy. So I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna say, "Get the fuck off of him!" And I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on this one that's grappling him.
Can
And
Vortex work on large creatures?
I believe.
Or
so.
huge creatures?
In chat.
It says you magic through space around another creature you can see within range. It does not specify size. Yeah. There you go.
Wow.
He could succeed the Constitution saving throw. That is entirely possible. However, as he did, I will use my. Oh, I can't use it for disadvantage, can I?
No. Wait, what disadvantage?
My inspiration.
No, that
You're
doesn't
thinking of
give me. That only gives you advantage now.
You're thinking of lucky.
And lucky still doesn't affect enemies either, unless they're attacking you. It's an enemy attack rolls against you.
I cannot fucking believe I just wasted a second with the spell.
This man tastes like blood.
Doesn't even get his overdrive strength back. It's so depressing.
He can punch at disadvantage.
Could he just stand up?
No, he's restrained and grappled.
Question: could he just lift? Oh no, he's grappled. Shit. I was gonna say, because technically, Hunter can lift and carry things up to 1,500 pounds. I was gonna say, could he just lift him over his head, and just chunk him off the fucking boat?
He can take the shove action, but he's still going to be grappled inside of it.
That's fair. Also, I'll move myself up here. Give them. Oh, hold on, wait. Give them some tasty fucking morsel. Give him a tasty morsel if he needs it. I'm gonna protect my boy. Sure. You know what? I'll just see if I can't. Yeah, probably breaking the grapple is probably the smart thing to do. I don't want him to be advantaged. So yeah, I'll try to break the grapple.
Well, your action was Vortex Warp.
No, I'm sorry. Hunter's gonna try to break the grapple.
Oh. DC 15. Athletics. All right, then. He pushes open the mouth and stands up out from it.
That a boy. That's my boy. That's my turn. That's Hunter's turn.
All right, well, I'm gonna try something a little different and cast Guiding Bolt.
On which one? This
The one closest to me. Yeah.
For it.
I thought I did it. Nothing happened. Oh no, I didn't do it. Let's do second.
17 hits. Holy shit.
Good damage.
How do you want to kill this thing?
I'm just gonna walk up to it, put my finger on its nose, and just push it over the edge of the boat.
And there's this blast of radiant damage that completely destroys its brain as it falls over. All done, Sammy?
I'm done.
All
That's
right,
it.
Barnabas.
Heyman, save Hunter. And they're all just gonna spit seeds at.
Now, it does have +2 to AC for ranged
Okay.
attacks through your allies.
So the first one hits.
Yes, it does.
Second one misses, but he will burn his heroic inspiration.
Oh, the second one wasn't the damage. My bad.
No, oh, sorry, I forgot to roll the damage.
Yeah.
6 damage.
+3? No, it was only for that round.
No,
right?
it was only +3 the one round.
Yep.
14 for the second, for the reroll, which
Yep.
I was.
Bounces
that
off
it?
the back of Hunter.
Okay. Third one, 17 to hit
Will hit.
for 5 damage. And the fourth one at 23 to hit
That'll hit.
for 8 damage.
Woo!
And then I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna boop its snoot.
Oop, the gator. Can I pet that dog?
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a little boop snoot.
That'll hit.
For 9 damage.
9.
And it can heal, but I don't think they have any healing spells.
It is not healing.
Okay. That is Barnabas's turn.
Dresley.
Bonus action, heal Hunter 25.
Can we heal Hunter?
I think I've done this before.
Isn't he a construct?
You-
I don't know.
Don't call him that. He's sensitive.
But yes, he is a construct.
That means he can benefit from healing from mending. It doesn't stop us from healing him, does it?
Correct. It's not a
Right, so-
replacement, it's an additive.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Hey, Barnabas, maybe next time you should mend it. Or, yeah, Barnabas, mend his fucking feelings before you speak, okay? Nope.
Move 15 over there. Gonna slash at the gator.
Give that gator a good old slashing.
That's 23.
Barely hits you.
7.
Yes.
So slash number 2. 14 misses.
14 just barely hits.
Oh, right, because I not gain the thing.
Yup.
It's another 7. Wait.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
adding your
well,
divine favor.
Right. Sorry, my brain was doing the math of how the dice worked. It's literally one on the other. All right, Nick.
That misses.
And I'm just gonna. I guess I'll use my last 5 movement to get out of there.
Alrighty.
Space.
It will attack of you unless you have
Disadvantage.
swashbuckler. He's gonna try to bite you. Disadvantage though. 14.
Misses.
All done?
Yep, that's all everything.
This one here is going to use its action. Hey, Gary, wake the fuck up, and start slamming his head onto him to wake him up. Yeah,
His name is Gary.
what's going on? Hey, pretty elf boy. I'm still tired. 17 to hit?
Me? Yes.
24 piercing damage. As you are grappled and restrained. And prone because it pulls you down prone. He thought I was here. Durin.
Alright, this time I am going to just throw out a produce flame at this one.
Go for it.
I'm just gonna find it on my game sheet. There it is. $23 to hit for 9 points of
Okay.
damage.
Yes, it will.
Alright, that's all I got for now.
Lenny.
All right, I see that croc is awake again. I'm going to come running forward a little bit. And I will bonus action. I'm assuming its 2 eyes are less than 5 feet apart. And I'm going to try to bonus action minor illusion a little dark cloud over his face.
Wait, what can I see?
And kind of yell out, "Go back to sleep!" And I'm going to fire a firebolt at him.
All right. We're going to do the same thing as before, where attacks until its turn have advantage.
Mhm.
And then it can just simply move out of it.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. So firebolts.
Where'd the elf go? Oh, here, my mouth. That'll hit.
11 fire damage. And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Pyre.
So bonus act. So I'm in not such a good position. So bonus action, I'm going to kinetic jaunt, which means that Hunter automatically takes the defended action. Gonna tousle myself back a little bit. And actually, probably right about right on top of the gate. Yeah, why not?
Jaunt away.
I jaunt away. They don't get attacks of opportunity anyway. That's a kinetic jaunt. I'm just going to aim my pistol at the one that's been chewing on my boy, and I'm gonna fire. Bada bing, bada boom. Again,
Those both hit.
Yeah, so I think Pius saying that he's better with a pistol in the other room was completely valid and true.
It's manifestation.
I'm manifesting I'm good with guns, and lo and behold, it's happening. So we got 12 for the first shot, and 15 for the second. So overall, 27 points of damage.
Well, that's a dead gator.
Hell yeah. I mean, technically, if I wanted to give Hunter the shotgun, he could use the shotgun. He can use weapons.
Danger.
Warning! Warning! Warning!
It's terrifying.
It starts doing the Spellington police thing. Stop
Slowly but
resisting! Stop resisting!
Slowly but surely, I will turn Hunter into the Terminator. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
And the star glasses.
No, that's in the third movie. We don't. What's that?
What's that thing from RoboCop? You have 10 seconds to comply.
Oh, the fucking I know what
At
you're talking about.
209.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice. All done, Pyre?
That'll be my turn. Yeah.
Sammy.
Can I start with my bonus action first, just to get
Yeah.
it out of the way?
You can.
Okay. I would like to cast Healing Word on Drez Lee.
Thank you.
Oops, that's Mass Healing Word.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, did I not update that?
Nope. Roll one more d4. Eight, Dresley.
Huh.
Oh, that's weird. It says it on your character sheet that it's right. Oh, I added that afterwards. Plus an additional 3 because of domain. So 11.
So 11. Nice.
And then I'm looking for Sacred Flame, and I don't know where it went. There it is. Okay. Now, yeah, okay, so, yeah, Sacred Flame.
Ooh, it's not rolling the DC.
Yeah, I know. It's Dex, I think. for
Yeah.
Sacred Flame.
Oh, thank God. All right, it failed. There's 2 saving throws that should always... 3 saving throws that should always fail. So that'll be 9 radiant damage. Ow, I can't see shit. All done?
I'm done.
Barnabas.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move all the way over here. Have the Hayman attack. I'm just going to roll all 4 attacks right in a row.
Go
and
for
then
it.
we'll... Because I'm not going to... Oh, wow,
You have
crit.
advantage, remember that.
Yeah, it's blind, so it's advantage on all of
Oh.
them. The first attack was a crit.
Okay, so the second one hits.
Well,
I
roll
just-
again, you might
let me
crit.
just Well, I rolled it. I just rolled. Just take the first 2 as 1 attack, or the
Exactly.
second 2 as 1 attack. I'll put it on advantage. 13
Miss.
and 21.
Hit.
All right, so
Crit, hit,
1
hit.
crit. For a total of 26. And then, where's mine? And boot the snoot.
With advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this blind trick is pretty cool.
It is. 22.
That'll hit.
If it starts to get obnoxious, let me know. I'll stop doing it.
You're good.
12 damage.
You're not abusing it by doing it like every single round.
Yeah.
All right. All done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, Dresley. You're prone, you're restrained, but it's
bonus
blind.
Bonus action, I'm going to face step and to upright position right where I am on the map, but out of the gator's mouth. And since I am winter, the crocodile has to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me. DC of 14.
Wisdom save. Does it require sight for it to become afraid of you?
Uh-oh.
Let me just post because it's got all of them.
Yeah, which paragraph?
Winter, the 4th one down.
That you can see within 5 feet before you teleport must succeed. So yeah, you can see it. It works. All right, it's afraid.
It'll matter later if it lives through this turn.
Yeah, if.
All right. And I'm upright position, and I'll just start swinging. At advantage. Swing number 1. 16. That hits.
That'll hit.
11.
Nice.
Number 2. Whoa.
9 misses.
Ick. 25.
That'll hit.
Sneak. 16.
How do you want to do this?
So I'm just gonna like teleport out of him and then like hold my scimitar, my longsword, and jump back into his mouth and do a big anime circle and cut off his head from the inside.
And as you carve up the last of your new boots, as you called them, you see them all lying on the top of the deck. And Barnabas, you will receive ascending.
Sweet.
Well, hi there, Barnabas. It's me, Bread Lasso. Pleasure.
Wow, never mind. I'm not excited anymore.
Would you like me to intervene with the kidnapping of Melorissa Wayne?
Gave her
No.
a shotgun.
I gave her a fucking shotgun.
Barnabas, your
Everyone
answer is no.
No. Everyone downstairs now. She's been taken.
I got kinetic John. I'm gonna fucking dance my way
Zoom.
downstairs.
And
I think I might outpace you, actually.
I think we're at the
Close.
same. I think we're at the same pace. If I dash, I'm at 80 feet.
Bonus action dash, I'm over 100 feet per round.
Yeah, but I'm ahead of you, so suck it.
Okay, whatever.
Whatever. So, with all of you dashing downstairs to get back to Melorissa, that you all left with nobody but bread and the staff, I think this
And
is a
a
good
shotgun.
stopping place for the session. And a shotgun. You
And a
are
shotgun
right.
that can blind people.
And a
Yes.
wand that can let her teleport.
Yup.
Lenny comes running down. What's my fault? I left first.
And
Yeah,
I
she
think
has
this
the
is
wand
a
of Misty
fan.
Step. She should be able to get out of that.
I think this is a great place to end, everybody.
Yeah.
GG's and welcome to the game, Sammy. Bye.